Hello everyone, it's Thursday, it's hotter than the sun, and we're playing some Haven Call of the King today. Nice to see you, welcome in, welcome, nice to have you. Hello to CHR, we've got Varaxis the Witch on a watch streak, 15 stream streak, Alien Sweat Hands, sweatier than normal I imagine, Scarf of Jericho, probably taking the scarf off in this weather, Matt Jadeth Evans, doesn't really have something I can make a remark about, it being hot, Mr. Slot, more like Mr. Sloth today, because we're all lying around feeling too warm, Cheese's life has melted, Varaxis the Witch probably casting all kinds of weather spells, Loser Quest Show, you're the only loser here, sitting in a room with some kind of device watching me stream, boiling to death. That one was a bit harsh. C Bennett 12 as well is here in Genesis. Sprout stuff. Death 89. Again, we're all going to die of heat or something. If you're in the UK right now, you're complaining about the heat. If you're not in the UK right now, you're complaining about Brits complaining about their heat. Duot. El McNerica, thank you for the sub there. 6 months on a 6-month streak. Thank you so much. Welcome in, everyone, to a Haven Call of the King live stream. I've got a fan blowing over there. It's coming this way. I assume that the muff on my microphone is fine with that, but if it sounds windy, let me know.
My computer is burning me alive. But it's worth it for more Peter streams.
Loser Quest Show, thank you so much. Sorry, I expected a message there. Loser Quest Show, thank you for the Prime sub.
Thank you, my darling.
Ugh, they're coming thick and fast.
It's been 6 months since January, apparently.
What?
Who knew?
Well, it's another special anniversary today as well. We'll come to that in just a moment. But speaking of subs, I saw a thing just before I went live on the front page of Twitch that I think gift subs are 35% off at the moment. So if anyone's wanted to flash the cash and give some subs, you go nuts. If you don't want to do that, absolutely fine as always. But just thought I'd bring that to your attention right now. We have got All Evolutions subscribing for 6 months on a 6-month streak. In fact, I didn't finish Loser Quest Show, who said, yep, my computer is burning me alive, but it's worth it for more Peter streams. Well, thank you so much. I've taken evasive action today for Haven, in that the stream was going to start with more flying around in the Sun Surfer shooting stuff, and I'm sick to bloody fucking death of the Sun Surfer, slow ass spaceship. So I've basically done 3 of the 4 shoot down big object things. So we'll only be flying for about 2 minutes. Oh, goodness me, the system works. The discount has perhaps been behind what caused MJE. Matt Jadeth Evans to give some stuff. Let me just quickly thank first someone who I haven't thanked yet. C Bennett 12 at tier 1 for 6 months. 6 months since January, apparently. Who knew? Who knew? No one knew
Happy
that
10 years with Ben Bottel.
Yeah, that's it. No one knew that June was 6 months after January. It's news to us all. But thank you so much, C Bennett, for the 6 months. Same with Alt Evolutions. Thank you for the 6 months. Sprout stuff can barely cope when it's over 18 degrees C, so I'm having a bad time. Lol. Oh no! Look at the hype train.
The darkness, tell me, what do you see?
Indeed. That I was like, that sounds familiar. What is that? When you look beyond the darkness, tell me, what do you see? It's your boy TinyPeterPlays to the P. I was going through some files the other day, and I found a bunch of like old backing track things in my FL Studio. Hang on, what have I? I'm trying to remember if there's anything. I've got the Wadders and Grombot theme. I did find the Sniper 2 rap music from the old stream intros, but I know I'm missing a file, I think, so I can't get it to. I'd have to find like a little recording of the Sniper to slot in there, but I don't know. It's there, but when you look beyond the darkness, tell me, what do you see? Is it air conditioning?
Thank you,
maybe
God.
That would be nice.
ATP stream, 6 months sub anniversary and B-day. What a day.
I've not been complaining about the heat, partly because it's not actually been as bad in the northeast, in my experience anyway. I don't know, you'd have to ask Ben, who has been using the bucket, as it were. He's had his feet in cold water, which is a great idea. Sadly, I don't really have... We've got a bucket in the shed that spiders live in, and we no longer have like a proper washing up tub. You know those things that people have in the UK and nowhere else in the world, apparently? That would have been ideal. We used to have one. So I kind of want to use the bucket, as Fanny would say, but I don't know, I'm going to have to... Most people are like queuing around the block to buy a little portable AC unit or a fan. Me and Amy thought ahead. We bought 2 big tower fans a month or so ago. I'll use the bucket, so that we would be prepared for the heat. So we're sorted for fans, but now I'm thinking I need to go to the shop and just buy a washing up tub that I can stick some ice packs in. Sounds really nice to do that. Anyway, what I'm trying to say is I've not been complaining about the heat so far, really, other than kind of agreeing with people in the chat when they've been saying it's very hot, isn't it? But today, it's been pretty rough. I've had the fan on, and it doesn't seem to be making any difference at all. So I think in this part of the country, or possibly even this part of the northeast, it's been warm today. It's been like actively very hot, and I think I can't even have this window open because it's south facing, and it's possibly warmer outside than in at the moment. So anyway, that is a very detailed breakdown of my experience with the heat. Let's move on to the very generous gift subs by Matt Jadith Evans. They've gone to T.Y. Young, It's Law Nath, Lampstand, Rodstar89, and Slightly Wet Jew. Thank you very much, Matt Jadith Evans, for your first 5 gift subs to the channel. Really appreciate that. That means a lot. And the hype train is well on its way to completing level 4. We've got a minute and a half left for that. So that's wonderful. Pup Wheelie is subscribed by Prime for 6 months on a 6-month streak. Happy 10 years with Pen Botter. I'll come to that in just a moment. Thank you, Pup Wheelie. The Jacobite subbed for 6 months as well. And Alien Sweat Hands, 6 months. Thank you, Jacobite. Thank you, Alien Sweat Hands. When you look beyond the darkness, tell me, what do you see? I don't know. I can't think about anything other than that fan at the moment. Batman fan Drew, emphasis on the fan, subscribed for 6 months as well. A TP stream, 6-month subiversary, and B-Day. What a day! Well, happy birthday to you, Batman fan Drew. I hope you've had a nice one. What have you been up to? Let us know in the chat. Tell us what you've been doing. Pup Wheelie is using the bucket. Riz Cracker is on a watch streak for 15 streams. One of the stakes of all time.
Thank you, my dad.
Indeed.
It's a war minute.
It sure is, Groovy Pasty. Thank you so much for 3 months, my darling. It is warm, and the hype train creeping ever closer. We've got 30 seconds left to complete level 4. If someone wants to be mad. Crazy! If the heat has given you heat stroke and made you think, I'm going to buy some gift subs, then it's there. But if not, fine. All good. It's been a struggle, says C. Plummy. Saw somewhere today it's said... Sorry, I saw somewhere it said today was 35, but feels like 42. Yep, sounds about right. 36 where I am, says Gemesis. I'm basically a puddle. Sorry to hear that. That is exceptionally hot. I saw... who was it, actually? It was some sort of friend of the channel. Oh, it was Josh Strife Hayes, I think, on Twitter, posted a photo of his, I assume, the thermostat in his house that said that the temperature was 35 point something. I think he's down somewhere about in the general London area where Lorraine hangs out. So rip if you're down there. It's bad enough up here. Mikey, of course, in Bristol/Bath, says that it's just unbearably warm with him. Ashton is currently... not Ashton, I was reading the chat while I said that at the same time. How is Ashton moving house in this? Yeah, I don't know. Bonkers. She's... I saw on her Instagram story today that she's been steaming wallpaper off today. Oh my god. Thoughts and prayers for Ashton Matthews, everyone. How is she not a puddle? In fact, how is she not evaporated into a cloud in the sky? That would be what would have happened, I imagine. I bless Lorraine's down in the London area. I bet the people in the London area would love Lorraine's to come, but the Lorraine's are not arriving. You need to be doing a Lorraine dance, I think. Right, shall we start the game? It's lovely to see you all here. Thanks for dropping by. I don't know if it's more or less effort to come to a stream on a day like this, where it's uncomfortable, but maybe you don't want to be anywhere else. Maybe you don't want to go outside and be drinking in a beer garden because it's too warm. You want to be hiding in your house. You know what you could do? I can't do this because I've got to sit by my computer. You could run a cold bath and get in there and sit and watch the stream in cold water. I'd love to do that. Anyway, so let me know if you're naked watching this stream. I'd love to know all about it. Naked and shriveled. Right, we're going to go over to Haven Call of the King here. Feels right now. Feels like we're in Fire Ash Chasm. Am I right? Right. So here we are. This is what we were doing. You see on the map there are four yellow things. I need to go to each of the yellow things with this slow-ass ship that's actually on fire, because we're trying to get in here. Hang on. How do I flip up? Do I have the controls to flip upside down? I don't think I do. I have to just sort of... Oh, so this is it. This is the Golden Voice. This is the city that we've come to. We want to ring the bell up top here. Can we just shoot the bell from here? That would be good. Eventually we're going to land here, but it's apparently not safe or something. So we need to... Oh, it's like Quidditch. Can I... Oh, nice. Threaded the needle. So there's a bunch of yellow things on here. Look how long it's taking me to even get to one of them. So what I've done is... I think it's this one. Oh, actually, this one might be after I've blown it up. Yeah, it is. No, spoilers. Is it this one? Sorry, memory card is busy because it's saving the game. Right, here we go. Let me try this. Yes, I think this is... Oh no, there's only two... Oh, maybe I've... is it this one? Yeah. Okay, yeah. So you'll see I've done 3 of them just to spare you all. Cheater, yeah. No, I did it legit. You can't cheat in this game, but you just didn't get to see it. Believe me, you're missing nothing. It's just me dodging turrets on my way over to the next big yellow thing and being chased by ships that are a terrible shot, but what they do love to do is kamikaze... Oh, he just went through the hill. They love to kamikaze you. So it will probably happen, actually. It's probably going to take me more than one attempt just to blow up this last thing. As you'll see, in all likelihood, these ships love to crash into you. So this is what we're blowing up. These are the yellow things. But I can't shoot it with this projectile. What I have to do is shoot down a fighter, but not these ones, I think. Oh yeah, this might work, actually. Yeah, and it gives me a special gun that works on these. And we blow it up, and that's it. We just do that 4 times. But believe me, it takes forever. And then we make it to the city. I have spared you. Don't be accusing me of anything other than being nice to you. We're at the mountain base now. Rain dances have currently been postponed until it's slightly cooler. Yeah, I hear there's a hosepipe ban in Kent now. TP cold tub stream when I should do a hot tub stream, a cold tub stream. Yeah, paddling pool stream. They were popular, weren't they, back in like 2020 or something. Thank you, my darling. Goodness me, Lampstand also being very generous with that discount you can get right now, seemingly. I don't know anything about it. My friend texted me last night and said 35% off on gift subs, I think. Don't quote me on that. But I think there's probably a banner underneath your player. There was for me. Lampstand, thank you so much. That's 5 gift subs. Your first 5 to the channel. The system, again, the system works. People see a discount, they buy gift subs. They've gone to Symbiotic, Crypto, Findrune, or Findrune, whoops, sorry, Gaj 9000, and Awarded Comb 2584. It'll be a hot tub when you're in there. See Bennett. I'll give you one of these. Or perhaps you're just referring to the fact that it will be the ambient temperature of my body. The laws of thermodynamics will mean that the tub would get very hot very quickly. Someone gifted me a sub. Apologies I didn't catch who it was, but pay it forward and all that. Oh, Lampstand, thank you so much. That's lovely. Really appreciate it. So, Haven's made it to the mountain base. And we're out of the sun surfer.
I don't believe it. The mountain in my dreams. I'm actually here.
Wow.
Feels kind of weird.
Yeah. His silly face. So we made it. Look at these plants. They're like a pair of lips. Kind of weird looking. Oh, well, this text. So, thank God we're done in the Sun Surfer. I think maybe we get back into it again at the end of this area, but eventually, next time we're in a ship, after, as I say, potentially one more time, we get a different one. And I won't miss this one. Piece of crap. Oh! Oh, wow, it's got physics. Did it just... Am I right? Did it just... It looked like... Was it the camera? That's hard to tell. I think it might be... Yeah, it is. It's bending. How odd. Right, let's get off it and see if it bounces up. Yeah, it does. That has physics. That's crazy. I did not know that. Hey, hats off, TT Games. Nice. Wing physics. Thanks again, Lampstand. The expression on Haven's face was a bit horrifying. It usually is, to be honest. When he gets his close-up, it's not always very nice. Howdy, TP and gang. Ready to have our hearts broken? Again? Says Trialing Badger. Oh, you think we're going to finish the game today, do you? Is that what you reckon? We'll see. Right, in we go. So there's a quad bike here. It's not a quad bike. It's a car. And we're doing our drive, and we have to find some cogs. More like cog bike. Am I right? There's one. Ooh, ooh, oh no! One dead in horrific car crash, quad crash. Today is a very special day, as well as Batman fan Drew's birthday. In fact, did we get an answer from Drew as to whether there's been a fun celebration of some kind? I'm just checking the chat. I don't know. Maybe not. We need an answer, Drew. What have you been doing other than melting? It is the anniversary of Ben and I first working together, would you believe? So it's not the anniversary of Worst Games Ever, but on this day in 2016, Ben Potter arrived in the offices at What Culture for the first time. I think maybe he'd done some remote... Oh no! Wow, the brakes do not stop you. I think they just prevent you from accelerating with the engine, but they don't stop you from sliding forwards, seemingly. He may have done a bit of work for them already, remotely, possibly. You'd have to ask the man himself. But he arrived for, I think, a 3-day stop at the office. It may have been... Again, Ben will tell you more than me. I can't quite remember exactly what happened. It may have been partly to help out at WCPW, the wrestling show that they used to do at What Culture. But while he was there as well, it was a very good time for him to be doing a trial at the office. In fact, no, I think he came. I think the reason they brought him up was to do a trial at the office. I don't know. It may have coincided with WCPW. I can't remember, or maybe that didn't happen until after he started. You'd have to, as I say again, you'll have to ask Ben. But in any case, he arrived and he did a bit of trial editing for What Culture Gaming, and I had to give him something to do. In fact, the first thing I had to do, as was customary, it seemed, whenever a new person arrived at What Culture, is work out where the heck he was supposed to be sitting, and do we actually have a computer for him, because that seemed to happen quite a lot. Not under current management, I have to say. No disrespect to the way things are run there now. Not that I would know, but I imagine it's an improvement on perhaps how things were once upon a time. But first thing is like, this guy has arrived, and only the big boss knew about it, and none of the rest of us knew. So I guess we'll just be reactive and proactive. And where's this last cog? It's on the scanner. Oh, there it is. No! You can't... The brake doesn't stop you from the slide. So anyway, on this day, me and Ben met for the first time 10 years ago. It's a good job I skipped all the flying bits, isn't it? Because this is my 4th attempt now. Right. So I basically just want to never be moving towards the edge of the cliff. Because if I am, there's very little you can do about it. I need to be skirting around the edge like this. That's better. That's much safer. And not going down these steep bits. Right, grab this one. The other one is behind me, but I want to sort of approach it very, very slowly. Maybe the brake does work, but it just takes a long time to slow you down. Yeah, it does. The stopping distance on this thing, I mean, keep 8 chevrons apart. That's all I'm saying.
Oh, yeah.
Right. There we go. Now we can head to the gate and use our cogs. Nice. Brakes for chumps. They certainly are. Beniversary. That's what it is. It's the Beniversary. Dancing, farting, burping. Nice to see you in the chat there with your excellent Mr. Blobby emoji from Foxcom. Thank you very much for a premium first-time chat. Oh my goodness, for Access the Witch, it's a real gift subathon today, inadvertently.
Thank you, my darling.
Thank you so much for Access the Witch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They've gone to Row versus Everyone, which is an excellent username.
Thank you, my darling.
Sprout Stuff, Pooty McG, Spiffing, Stee Breezy, and that's it. Did I say them all? Sprout Stuff? Yeah, I think I did. So, this is an area with a lot of bloody...
I am not an animal.
I know who that'll be. Without even looking, I know who that is. It is Lord Brotovich. Oh, steady on. Just have to charge this thing up, and there we go. Now, I can get in here. Come on. I can roll a ball around, which is great. Now, I think these bots just basically keep respawning, and what we need to do is destroy these sort of massive ones. So you have to hit them with the roller shield to knock their shield down. There are 5 of them, the gladiatorial bots. So I'm gonna get one of them, and I think once I've taken the shield off, I can just you can shoot them. There we go. 1 feather. Now this is not an easy challenge, I seem to recall. Oh boy, it's our friend, the blue dragon, hiding in a pot. I assume there's a runestone to be had here, but it's quite a small area, so it's probably not going to be... Oh, we didn't get one in the hatching ground. What was that for? Some kind of perfect performance, I think. Security breach. Yeah, there is one here. I don't think it's going to be tricky to work out where they are or what to do. I think it's just going to be about doing it, you know, when there are so many of these bots about. There we go, there was a fire pot there on the side, I just saw it. Loads of them. I bet they've mostly just got health in them. We know we've been stung too many times. Oh no, I wonder if I'm keeping my feathers as I do this. Do I have to do it in 1? Oh no, I have to do it in 1. Okay, we've got to be careful here. Right, Raiders, hello. Let me just quickly pause the game and say hello to all the Raiders. Lord Brotovich is here. Trolling Badger has come from there as well. I can see you're all highlighted. D-Lodge91, Iron the Lesser. Thanks so much, Raiders, for dropping in. Cesspit Prince is here. Nice to see you. Lovely. Some kind of div. Hi, TP and all. It's genuinely a pleasure to be present in a Peter stream. Not around as much, but you and Ben have been a part of my life for the best part of a decade now. Well, I don't know if you just caught what we were talking about there. Ben and I have been working together for exactly a decade now. So you're very, very close to that. Some kind of div in terms of... you know, I don't know how long it was after we met. Well, in fact, I do know. It was November of 2026 that we... 2016 is when we put our first Worst Games Ever episode out. So, yeah, very much the best part of the decade. If you've been watching since the start, then absolutely. So, kill all these squid bots. I think they drop hearts, actually. So that's good. When I've got the shield, I can basically just farm health, pretty much. I mean, a lot of them are dropping... Oh, there's one. A lot of them are dropping antidote instead, but... right, let's get a purple one. I do love the purple one. Oh, it's just so difficult, this area, because there's so many guys after you. But, we're fine. We'll do it. It's the fact that you have to do it in one that's going to make it a bit tricky, but... Maybe there's just silver keys all the way around the outside. That would be good, because I can pretty much just bring the dragon around. And these guys, although they are respawning, I think, they're not... I don't think they're respawning super quickly, so that's something. I should be able to just sort of clear the way.
I understand you're quite expert in the collection of canuts.
Merry anniversary to you and Ben.
Ah.
Thank you for the many, many years of entertainment and much needed laugh. Life is tough at best.
Ah.
You guys make it far more wearable.
I assume that was complimentary. You boys make it far more wearable. So, good thing you said hottest stream in town because I'm currently sitting in an oven. I bet you are, Lobrotovich. My dad is in Germany at the moment. I think South Germany, and says it's forecast to be 41 or so. What did he say? It's very hot. It's 30 something. Open the family chat. Yeah, Germany. Here in South Germany, predicted to maybe reach 40 degrees today. Oh dear. Pray for Dad Big Peter. That's not his name. D-Lodge, no worries about having to run. You may have gone by now. I have to go and try and find an air cooler, seeing as the one I ordered today was delivered to someone else. Oh no! They're not going to tell you, are they? They're not going to hand it over. Oh, I hope you at least get your money back, but that's the kind of delivery where someone's going to just sort of say, well, you know, it's only hurting a mega corporation, right? That person will still get their cooler. That person's without their cooler for at least 24 hours now. Fuck you. Maybe they're being kind. Maybe they are going to arrange it with you, but maybe not. Thank you for the happy 10 years, Lord B. Really appreciate that. Yeah, just colleagues. That's all we are, but it's nice. I wouldn't mind, but apparently we signed for it, and the photo the driver took to prove he delivered it was a screenshot from Google Maps Street View. Oh no, how cheeky. Cheeky. LD Brothers, thank you so much for the bits. I'm glad to hear that we make life slightly more bearable or wearable, either or. So thank you so much. Really appreciate the bits there. And Steve Breezy is thanking Veraxis for the gift sub, which is lovely to see. Cesspit Prince on a watch streak. 5 streams. Thank you so much. The larger Austin. That is him. Hey, here's a slightly frightening thought. I'm the last of my... I could be the last of my line. If you go by the patriarchal concept of you know, like male succession, which, you know, is not... It needn't be a thing, but the fact is, it is treated as though it is a thing. This isn't even good. This is like the most powerful gun in the game, but it's still not one-shotting the gladiators. And see, this I can just absolutely rapid fire it and deal with all these squids coming at me. They sort of seem squid-like to me. They're not really. They're more like crabs, but yeah, I'm not using the gold one anymore. That's rubbish. I've got to just be a bit careful when shooting around here, actually, because if I shoot these prongs, what's the word? You know, the things, the sticky up bits, then I could knock all the energy off, which would be bad. Oh god, careful now, Haven. Oh no. Sorry, I'm having to lock in here and focus. Turn the camera. Okay, there we go. Shoot this guy. Got him. Now, I assume when I grab the 5th... when I grab the 5th feather, it's not just going to end the level for me. I think I'll have to go and ring a bell somewhere. That's what I want to happen. Yeah, there it is. It's up there. So that's good because I want to be able to grab the runestone first. Right, let's get the last gladiatorial bot, and then we know that at least they're out of the way, even if there are going to be loads of respawning crabs. Okay. He's leaning forwards on his chair. It felt like that, yeah. He's misbehaving. Hi, Peter. Congrats on your 10-year anniversary. Thank you, Amalia. Thank you so much. Feels good. I don't worry about it. My grandfather has a lot of brothers. Yeah, so that's what I was talking about, wasn't it? I could potentially be the reason that that the Austin name, at least down my branch, doesn't go on. And actually, probably a lot of branches, because I come from a Catholic family, and an awful lot of them became priests. And even those that didn't, might not have had sons. I don't really know as much about my dad's side of the family as I do my mum's side. So I have got a brother, but my brother is without children, and as far as I'm aware, they're not having children. So, careful, Haven. Right, let's get some health first. Let's farm a bit of health. It's not safe for us to get out of the shield until we've got some hearts. There's one. Okay, a bit of energy. Look out for hearts. There's one. I saw one. Got to stay energized, though. There we go. Oh, it will bleep at me when I'm losing energy, so that's good. Let me just grab a bunch of energy. So, me and my wife are thinking that perhaps we will have children, but, no one knows whether they can until they try. And even if you do, I might have beautiful daughters instead of beautiful sons. So, certainly in a old-fashioned, traditional sense. Could be the last of my line if I only have girls. Right, okay. We've got what we need. Well, maybe one more heart just for safety. Okay, good. And now let's get the last gladiator. Last of the Austins, yeah. Could be. Could be. And what a way to go out, am I right? No.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so that is all of the things. What I might do, because I don't know if it will. It probably hasn't checkpointed, and it would suck if we had to do all that
Thank
again.
you, my child.
I'm going to do a safety
Hello,
save state.
it's hot. He just had to walk like a half mile each way for a work meeting. Do not recommend.
Oh no, it is hot, Benson boy. You're right. I just had to walk like half a mile each way for a work meeting. Do not recommend. Oh no. Thoughts and prayers to you, for you. Your sons or daughters are beautiful. Thank you, Genesis. I'm sure they will be. Right, so we can call Talon for assistance. Hello? Call if you require assistance. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to go grab a purple. And then I'm going to lead this shield dragon. It's a shame you won't just follow the ball, because the ball is made of shield, and he loves shield. That's what he likes. Oh, man, it didn't even shield me. It hurt me. Oh, I've got it. It's going to take that long to get out of the... I can't get out of the shield. I've got to wait for it to run out. Oh, now I don't have a lot of hearts, actually. I've got to just be a bit... Oh, no, I've not got any energy because that's how it works. Okay, hang on. Right, I'm gonna get some hearts first. I don't want to take any chances at all. I'm going to make sure I'm full health. There's one. Ooh, careful. There's another heart there. Right, I'm full health. So, we've got some shield energy. It's what we need. Just going to make my way back now. See all these fire pots? I'm hoping that's where the silver keys are. Keys. Hello? Have I gone all the way around? Where's the thing? What's up here, by the way? That's where the runestone jar is. So let's turn right as we come out of here. I don't want the dragon to end up going up there into the where the orange pots are near the thing. Thank you, Benson Boy, for the 6 months, by the way. I think I just read your message and didn't necessarily thank you, but really appreciate it. Thank you so much indeed. Oh, whoops. I forgot you could do that. Right, so will he come up here and break this? There we go. That's one key. Very good. Down you come. I think as long as I stay alive, which is going to be my priority, I'm going to absolutely make sure, if nothing else, that I live, bitch. Oh, that's just broken. Did I break that with the... I don't know, that's confusing. Hello? Dragon? Come with me. What are you doing? Okay. I feel like maybe I smashed this with the shield ball, because there was one of these that was broken. It had a little yellow triangle in it. Oh no, I don't know. Maybe there was a non-flamey one around the outside. Oh no, I think I broke one of these yellow ones, and the shrapnel that gets left behind is actually like a white pot rather than the yellow one that you're actually breaking. Walking in the hot has not made my ringing headache. Silver key. Any better, in case anyone was wondering. Well, I hope you can feel a bit better soon. Gotta hydrate, that might be it.
Oh, yeah.
Hope everyone's got enough to drink. I will actually... I should be drinking my drink, which I've got with me, and at some point I'll go and do a top-up, and you guys can do the same. We've got to stay hydrated, everyone. My desk fan is working overtime now. I do actually have a little USB desk fan somewhere. I don't know where that is. I need to find it. Amy bought it for me last year when it was warm. Amy is currently a spin class in a location that she described as a shipping container. I don't know how bang on accurate that is. It may be... That may be exactly what it is. Maybe it's not quite what it is. I don't know. Oh, I need some hearts. Okay, hang on. I'm not messing about here. I think these guys are meant to be respawning. Maybe they're not. I seem to have just gradually been clearing the area out. Maybe once you kill the gladiators, they stop spawning. Oh man, I've run out of people to kill for hearts. There might be like one guy kicking around somewhere. No, that's it. I think I've destroyed every crab. Crab bot. Okay. Oh, there's one. Give me a heart. No. You, give me a heart. No. Are they respawning, or is that just the last few stragglers? I'll do one more circuit, see if I see anyone else. I mean, it's no bad thing if they're all dead, because it means I can't be killed by them, but also I do have some orange pots to deal with now, and I've only got... Well, I can take 2 hits. I can take 1 hit, and then I'll die. Okay, yeah, I think I had... Actually, there is a finite number of them. I just assumed there's so many. Because there's so many, I just assume they're respawning all the time. But no, it's just that the game has put a whole bunch of them in. So I now need to just wait for my shield to die. Shield ball. And I need to blow up these orange things. And then pretty much the dragon should just break that white pot. And we'll be able to get the runestone. So that will be probably one of the easier runestones of the challenge so far. Hello. I sort of lost control for a minute there. Right, let me get one of these and use that to... What? I took damage there? Oh, that's scary. That's BS. I was miles away. Oh, there are some guys coming. Oh, no. Okay, they are respawning slowly. Right. Well, now there's some guys. I'm going to quickly get a heart out of them. Because why did I just take damage from so far away? Did you see that? I shot the stuff from, like, nearly 10 meters away. Okay, so they do respawn, but that's good because it means we can get some hearts. Hearts, anyone? Any of you? Can I have a single heart from any one of you? Oh, the gladiator has respawned as well. What the heck? I guess they just come back to life eventually. I do still have my... I got my feathers. Okay, that's fine. Oh, everything's respawned. I mean, that should be fine. I just want enough hearts so that I can shoot the rest of these orange pots without dying if I'm going to take some phantom damage like I just did. So we should be kind of alright here as long as I stay shielded while I farm full health. There we go. Wow, that's wild that the gladiators all come back to life all at the same time as well. Crazy. Okay, I've got full health. That's good. Let's make our way over here. And then I just kind of need to let it run out now. Wish there was a button to say cancel shield. I might just get this guy. Yeah, that might be the best way to do it. And shoot him from afar. There we go. Come on, son. Right, there we go. Clear the area. Come up here, blow up these pots, and not take damage this time. And then, it's as simple as, crack that open, get the key. Runestone! And it's saved as well. So now, I just need to, with full health, which I've got, make my way over to Talon's bell. And ring the bell, and we can get out of here. Pop you further closer. Ooh, the shield on him. It's bad. Okay. I just love this purple one. You can... It's like sort of semi-automatic. And shoots out at an arc, so you don't have to be accurate. But it's like it's not like a shotgun, because it still does just as much damage at a distance. Where is the thing? Have I done a full circuit? Have I run past the bell? Oh no, the bell's there. Oops. Okay, here we go. Let's ring the bell. Ding that bell, everyone! Speaking of which, if you're not subscribed to me on my VODs channel right now, head to youtube.com/TinyPeter at TinyPeterPlays. Whoops! There we go. At TinyPeterPlays. That's where all my VODs go on YouTube. And if you subscribe, that would be lovely. Even if you're not really one of the VOD squad, it would be wonderful if you could sub, because I'm not far from what I need to be able to monetize the VODs there. And that would be a lovely extra little boost to the crazy, multifaceted self-employment that I'm doing at the moment, which is strange and confusing at all times. Right, here we go. Call Talon for assistance. Hello, here he comes.
I understand you're quite expert in the collection of knuts.
Hello, Master Jedi Tiny Peter.
Hello, Steve.
How are you? How was your day? Lovely to see you.
I'm very well, thanks, Stephen. A little bit warm. I've complained enough about that, though. Oh, look at Haven. My day has been nice. I've not worked too hard, which is always good, especially on a day like this. And yeah, it's been nice. I hope she doesn't get too dizzy at spin class. If they spin fast enough, they'll also act like fans, I'm sure. Yeah, that's right. I think that's how it works. Working out in heat is the worst. Yeah. Poor old Amy. I've drained my 32-ounce water bottle today twice already, says Benson Boy. Yeah, good idea. You're doing the right thing. Stephen, thank you for the bits. Really appreciate it. And hey, look, there's a little link to the VODs channel as well. If you're not subscribed, it would be lovely if you could head over there and sub right now. And if you're a regular VOD Squad watcher, but you're not subscribed, and you're watching right now on the VODs channel, just hit that subscribe button. That'd be really useful. Thank you so much.
That help will come to set you free, but stay inside this golden tower, lest you call your darkest hour.
Okay, help will come if you ring the bell, but stay in the tower, otherwise you'll be in big trouble, is basically what that just said.
Well, that sounds a little too easy. Oh well, here goes.
Bong. So this is what we've been dreaming about, and the wise man said it will call...
Haven, can you hear me on this thing?
Oh no.
I need your help. I'm stranded on the northern pole. I've run out of the antidote. Haven,
Oh, why did this have to happen now?
Chekhov's communication device, remember? We gave Chess one of those quartzonium crystals, and they can communicate long distance. We've just been told we have to stay in the tower because we've rung the bell and we want King Athelion to return. But now Chess needs help. She's run out of antidote and she's trapped at the Northern Pole. Uh-oh. The bells are the bells.
But stay inside this golden tower. Oh, hold on, Chess! I'm coming!
Haven, you fool. Oh yeah, now he grabs one of these flags. Rather than just descending the tower, he decides this is the way to get down. So we're now hang gliding. He had a lot of faith in that flag and thought, yeah, you know, that'll work just like a hang glider. So I now have to. I have to. So a shield has been raised, and I think I can destroy. Oh god. I think I can destroy the shields by flying through the rings. But if you kind of... It is a proper sort of gliding mechanic, so if you don't do it right, you kind of run out of momentum, I think. So you've got to watch it. There's also a lot of red markers on the map, which is a little troubling. Oh, careful. Did that work? That one didn't seem to make a noise. Can I... am I doing that right? Haven is sort of electrified. Oh, okay, hang on. No, what's... Is this correct? I think it'll tell me if I pause the game. And what's the red... What are the things shooting at me? Just turrets, are they? Okay. Oh yeah, no, it is turning them off. Okay, well I may now have run out of momentum because I've kind of done the wrong thing, but I think... Land by your spacecraft. I think I have been doing the correct thing, but I've now probably run out of juice. I don't have as much vim anymore to reach these. Yeah, see, like I'm gonna... Yeah, I can't... this is me trying to pull up, and he's just... Yeah, okay, we've got to crash and do it again. It just felt like the first one I went through gave me a great big... a great big sort of dopamine thing. And then the following ones didn't seem to do that. Okay. They fly now. Mohammed Mentum. Yes, we did run out of our good friend Mo. Cesspit Prince has just come from watching the Turnby 2 VODs. Well, that's very nice. Hope you enjoyed them. Can I crash into the shield wall? Will it hurt me? Okay, there we go. Yeah, this definitely gives me more updraft, I think, when I go through the rings. Oh, I've sort of slowed down a bit, but as long as I make it to this ring, we should be fine. There we go. No, go down. I'm pressing down. Oh, it didn't let me. It gives me too much boost. Let's circle round. Okay. There's where we need to land eventually. We go through here. Oh, again, it's giving me too much lift there. Is this the last one? If I sort of skirt round and... Oh, yikes. I went clang against that thing. Here we go. Shield is down. Good. Now the trick here is landing.
6 months. Almost as many months as you know, Ben. Crazy how time flees, Moggy Peak.
I need to sort of lose a bit of my speed, I think, rather than come into land too quickly. Let me just focus slightly here. And I can read that lovely message. Okay. Oh no! What did I hit? Okay, well, Lord Brotovich, 6 months, almost as many months as you know, Ben. How crazy how time flies. That is true, yes. One day I will be able to say that I knew him for 6 months, but it's still a ways off. Thank you so much, Lord Brotovich, for 6 months. Really appreciate it. Okay. October, when serious about it. Swoosh. Yeah, I kind of don't like that it gives you a forced upward. It should be like, oh no, I'm trying to pull down. It should let you... Oh no, no, bail out. It should let you still go down if you want to, I think, when you come through a ring, rather than force you to zoom up into the air. But hey, we're good. Right, there we go. There's another one. And then maybe the last two again. Sort of come at it from this side. Up we go, and then back around. Bert back around. That's a reference you're all going to love, for sure. Okay, so I can just press X and he gets his legs out like that. Is this legs? But I feel like I'm going too fast. I've definitely crashed in this game before by trying to land when... Okay, this is better. I've slowed right down. Okay, so here we go. Ooh.
Oh, is this legs?
Is this leg? Oh no, Haven, you're not going to make it. Oh, that counts, fortunately. It's not too harsh. Okay, back into the Sun Surfer. And we have to go find Chess. She's at the North Pole. Unfortunately, I think this is one of the bits, yeah, where you're just kind of defending from the rear, which I'd rather do than actually fly the ship. And again, we're going to see that island just fade into the distance. Right, that guy's shooting me, and this is the extent of my downward aiming, so I've just got to wait until he, there we go, comes into my sights. So it's going to fade away, and we're just going to be up in space all of a sudden. So I don't know what trouble Chess has got herself in. I mean, of course I do know what trouble she's got herself into because I've played this game before, but, you know, you have to ask yourself, Chess, last we saw you, you were just heading back to the village, and now you're trapped at the North Pole with no antidote. You fool. Look at the island fade into the distance. They're just respawning. I'm probably better off destroying all but one of a fleet. Just let it live till it starts shooting me. Okay. Okay, maybe I do just have to destroy a certain number of waves. Space! Here we are in space. The only place untouched by... Ooh, capitalism. Right, so now I have to kill a couple of these guys so that I have enough energy in my blue bar there. and then I can make a jump to hyperspace, or whatever it's called in this universe. I think that's right. Yeah, destroy attacking waves to gather energy. That's fine. And then we'll go find chess. We'll say knight to e5 and checkmate. Interesting ships. You don't see these later on in the game. I think they're unique to this encounter. Oh, yikes! Weird projectiles coming at me. What were they? Spiky things. What's this? Oh, it's a pickup thing rather than a... Oh no, it is coming at me. I think it's the red bar I'm trying to fill up actually on the left of my HUD to gain enough energy. Ooh, mine. Don't really know what I can do about those. They just seem to kind of home in on me. Whoops. Okay. There we go. And then he just makes the jump himself. He knows where he's going. We might have to do another planet hop, possibly. I'm not quite sure. But again, look, the planet is gonna. I can fly around in this tunnel while the planet gets closer and closer. Oh, okay. Asteroids. Destroy enemies. Get weapons from brown asteroids. They're all brown, aren't they? Yikes, we're very close to each other. Flying in formation with these guys. Now I have to download Red Alert again. The trick is to never uninstall it. Yeah, for sure. Space. So again, just to clear a few waves out, I think. Oh, those guys have got shields. Do I have to now destroy a brown asteroid in order to break their shield down, maybe? Is that how it works? I don't know. Let me see if I can whittle them down. Yeah, it doesn't look good, I think. I think I've got to fly to an asteroid. That's brown, right? And they're all brown. That's browner than most. It's not the brownest asteroid ever. It is just browner than most. Okay, so now I've got big gun. Yeah, I think that's working. Woo! So I don't want to waste this because I think actually only like a couple of hits will take each guy down. So and the power up is based on how many shots you fire rather than how long you've had it. So you can just hold on to it. Guys, stop looping. Here we go. No. Come on, rocket. Okay, there we go. And then there's a handy asteroid right here. There we go. Nice. So, be careful they don't crash into me, which these guys love to do. They love it. Or, I mean, it doesn't help when I do maneuvers like that, but, you guys got a favourite maneuver? Heimlich? Hondo? Holdo? Whatever she's called. Those are the only two I can think of. Can I definitely not get these guys with basic weapons? Nah, so it's just bouncing off. Okay. Asteroid. Is that a brown one? Yes, it is. Okay, let's get this guy. Okay, another wave, of course. Video game rule of threes, sure. Oh, I wish I could just go a little bit slower for when I get close to them like this. Yeah, eventually you get them into a... They go into this, like, straight bit, and that's good. That's when you want to shoot them, but... just sort of get them to do it first. I think the trick is actually just fly away from them, and then they'll do a loop and come back round at you, which is... Hello? Is this not a brown asteroid? Yes, it is. Oh, they're coming. They're coming for me. Oh, no! Don't worry, I think it is saving my progress between waves.
Thank you, my child.
That's no good. That's no good. When I crashed into that one, I can hear them coming at me. He dropped a power-up, and it's respawned me with the power-up, and it's overwritten my my good power-up. So I've got to fly over here now and destroy a thing. Thank you, Mills Derp, for the 5 months via Prime. I went to school with Manu Ver. Manny Uber. Inventor of the Uber, of course. Henry's brother. Okay. Here we go. Just gotta fill that red bar again, I think. That's all we're doing here. Sure, I'm glad I skipped a bit of the space flight at the beginning of the stream. That was a good move by me. That was the best maneuver I've done all day. D-Lodge on a streak as well. 5 streams. My streak might not be hot, but I'm sure feeling it. Jesus Christ, will this heat never end? Yeah, it won't. Past couple of nights, certainly where we are, it's been quite cool in the evenings. So yeah, it's not been particularly nice during the day, but at least you don't have that horrible, you know, lying under just a sheet or the duvet cover because you're absolutely baking hot and it's all, you know, humid and sticky. We've not really had that. You just open the windows. We've needed the windows open, but you know, that's been enough. Just have those open. In fact, last night I had to not be just under it. There we go, under a duvet cover. I was under my duvet cover at first, and then I was like, oh, you know what? I'm just getting slightly a bit chilly there with the window open. I stick the thin summer duvet on top. Sorry, that's very, very rude of me to brag about. Hello? Where the hell am I? Right, here we go. Here's the planet. So, fly down, enter the atmosphere. And, you know, I talk about how impressive it is. I see a blinking thing on my map, so I'm going to... You know, this is... Oh, there, look. See, that's a rune tower sign. This is what we're going to be looking for eventually. I might just see if I can access it now. That would be interesting. It might be only end game that you can do it. The planet is actually rotating. There we go. Once you get through the atmosphere, it stops rotating away. I'm curious as to whether... And we might not have the relevant rune stones to activate this tower. That was scary as it loads. But I'm curious. It might be that as we approach this symbol... This is what we're going to be doing in the end game. We're going to be going to multiple planets, finding the gigantic symbol on the relevant continent, approaching it, and seeing whether an enormous tower suddenly appears. It probably won't, but... No. But, you know, what an interesting mechanic. We'll get to it later, but that is what we're going to be doing eventually. So I now need to literally cross an ocean. Does this emulator have fast forward on it? That would be good. I can toggle the frame limiter. Should we see how fast? I'm going to save it first before I do this, because I might be about to screw us over. Toggle frame limit. Okay, that's just a bit faster. That's actually quite handy. The music's going a lot faster. And if any ships come at me... Oh, it saved! Oh, okay. Frame limiter back on. Hey, that was great. That was really useful. Wow, look at me. I'm Peter Austin. My room is so cold at night. I need a duvet. Wah, wah, wah. I'm so cool. Yeah, that's right, Lord Brotovich. I mostly just said it just to annoy you specifically. Do you sleep with the fan on? If we need it, we do, but not always. I said to James earlier, if Newcastle is warm in July, I will not be happy. Oh, it might be. I don't know. Right, here we are. How you doing, Chess? Oh, there she is. She's literally just lying on the floor. Oh, she's unconscious. Stick her in the sun surfer. It has bendy wings. Has wing physics. How's he going to get her in there? Oh.
Jess!
Haven, I knew you'd come.
I can't leave you for 2 seconds, can I?
Nope.
Wow, where did you get this ship?
Well, it's a long story. Hey, I found the mountain in my
Exarcho
dream.
from Two Lizard Men.
Where is it?
A long way from here. But I was there, and I rang the bell.
What happened?
Well, nothing.
Oh, Haven.
It's okay. Anyway, what are you doing all the way out here?
I didn't tell you before because you were so set on finding your mountain. But I found this in the Overlord's castle. I overheard the Overseer talking about it. It is meant to show where they manufacture the antidote. I thought that if we could find the antidote refinery, we could take as much of it as we like, and we would never need to be slaves again.
Oh, wow.
The only problem is that it
Forgot about
here
this.
into the middle of nowhere.
Well, maybe it isn't on this planet.
Not on this planet. Are there other planets out there?
Where do you think I've been all this time? Now, let's see if I can attach that device to the ship.
What? So it brought them to the coordinates on this planet.
Seems to be indicating a planet very near to the sun. I need to go back.
A planet very near to the sun. That's what it feels like we're on right now. So what? She came to the right coordinates, but the coordinates are for a different planet, I guess, is how that works. Can you hear all right? I don't know if it's just my... Have I turned my own sound down? It seems quite quiet. Perhaps I turned the music up at some point. Put the speech up and maybe the music down a touch. Surround. Ooh. It's not going to make any difference. In fact, I should probably have it turned off.
To the amount of size, but when help arrives,
I can't hear anything over my fan, says Loser Quest. Yeah.
we can go and investigate.
No, Haven, we need to go now. We need more antidote and then we're free.
Uh-oh. Well, let's get out of here. You drive, and I'll try to keep them at bay. But just head straight up.
Whoa. Okay. Jesus. She sure did. Okay. More shooting. And then if I'm planet hopping again, I've probably got to... So the one thing that I saw the developers say about this, out of interest, when I destroy a wave, do I get... No, I don't get any engine stuff. It honestly feels like it's probably better to just blow up most of a single wave of ships. They just respawn. Like, might as well leave one left behind. You know, this seems the smarter strategy. And they're not great shots. One thing that the developers are on record saying is, you know, maybe one of the reasons the game failed, despite having this, you know, quite impressive technology, is that it's way later in the game that you get to start flying spaceships and planet hopping like this. And it's like, yeah, you could be right. Like, maybe it would have been more impressive to people sooner and hooked them more if it had been earlier on in the game. But equally, when it finally comes around and we start flying in the spaceship and going planet to planet, it's like all you do back to back for flipping ages, you know? She's a fast learner, she sure is. Plushy Lives Jennykin is on 3-stream streak. I live in a town that had the hottest weather in the UK yesterday. It's horrific. Oh my goodness me. How hot was it? Feel for you. Okay, there we go. It's saved. So now I think I have to do this all over again. Fortunately, these guys don't have shields, so we just take out a wave. Or two, or three, probably, of these guys. So, yeah, it's at this point in the run that I feel I have to sort of start apologizing slightly for the game, which, you know, I should never feel that I have to do, but you know, we do a bit more shooting waves of spaceships, and then we can make a jump to hyperspace or slip space or hot space or desk fan space or whatever it is. Can't really think about anything else. Making short work of it at least. And again, these guys fortunately don't have shields, so I don't have to be blowing up asteroids. I can just go straight in on them. That's what I like. And I think maybe we're right. Maybe you're right. Whoever it was earlier who was saying, "Are we ready to?" Was it Charlie Badger said, "Ready to have our hearts broken again?" This could be where we get our any % finish today. We've got to go to this refinery, seemingly, but then after that, it's pretty much kind of endgame. Oh, yikes. Oh, my lord. Okay, what do I do? Obtain plasma missiles by destroying enemy craft. Destroy comms array core with plasma missiles. Look at all the spiky things. I think maybe this is the antidote refinery. Do you think it's possible that they're trying to defend something here? Is that... You guys getting that vibe? Sea mine. Ooh. Are these plasma missiles? Oh, whoops. I think they might be plasma missiles. Yeah, I don't think I have to be destroying entire waves. Oh, no. I don't know. Can I shoot at this thing yet? Did it say destroy waves or enemy craft? I don't know. Where should I be targeting when it's time to blow this thing up? The big thing in the middle, maybe? I don't know. There's a yellow arrow here that... Oh, it's telling me to maybe target the bottom. Oh, damn it. I honestly had no idea this was in the game. I'd only played a little bit in the beginning. I couldn't remember that. No, it just comes... It comes so much later. Right, okay, let's... I think the plasma missiles are the big ones. The big pew-pew-pews that we use to blow up the shielded guys. But I'll keep grabbing whatever gets dropped from each dead ship and see if... at the moment... Whoops! I'm thinking maybe I have to destroy an entire wave, and maybe the last ship of a wave will... Okay, let's see what he dropped. Oh yeah, that's one. Okay, so... Oh, careful. So, okay, the whole thing is just red, so I guess I can just target the entire thing. Let me just get close enough so that I know I'm definitely going to hit it. Right, do I just shoot? Yes, I do. Okay, well, I think I got about a third of its health off there. Again, video game rule of threes. So, we'll get another few waves of these guys, and we'll lead our shots, I think. They're that far away. So how about that GTA news, huh? The physical edition does not come with a disc. I mean, what is the... I cannot fathom why anyone would want to buy a physical copy of a game that doesn't actually come with the game. Because you're not buying a physical copy of the game, you're buying a case that has some art on it of the game that you like, you know? And I just feel like I just don't understand it. Because some people are kind of defending it a little bit and saying, well, you know what, like, I'm fine with it. But, did that work? Do I have to shoot the main body? Once you don't have the gun anymore, you can't actually see the thing's health, which is a bit strange, so I don't really know. As a collector of physical games, I just won't be getting it on launch. They've hinted it may come with a disc later. Yeah, they have. They've said there's an internal email, I think, has been leaked that says that a disc will come later. But that, to me, almost feels like, is it just a way of making even more money off this game? Because they know that everyone will want to play on launch. I mean, honestly, I know it's going to be the release of the decade, if not the century. It's not going to be the release of it. Well, I mean, maybe the century so far. Arguably, it could. Someone could say that it's that. But yeah, I know it's going to be certainly the release of the decade. But I'm not, like, super crazy, wild excited for it. I'm not going to lie. But yeah, I know a lot of people are, which is fair enough. Whoa, okay, that was debris, I think. I think I blew it up. I thought it was me crashing into the ship, but no, it was a bit of there's no collision debris coming at me. What now? Okay, I can now make another jump towards the sun. But for all those other people who are super, super excited for it to launch, they're going to buy it on launch. So everyone's going to get a digital copy, or a copy that doesn't come with a disc. And then Rockstar know that also, if they later release a version that has a disc too, then a lot of superfans, at least, are going to buy that. You know, that's what it feels like to me. I'm not saying that that is like their actual strategy. Maybe it's more that they just want to get the game out there and they realize we're not going to have it available on disc until later and we don't want to delay it again. But it could be that they think, hey, it's just another way we could make even more money, you know, by... Look at that. It never gets old. Fly through the atmosphere. I was in space just now, and now I'm here at this refinery thing. We're upside down, but here we go. Isn't that amazing? So yeah, it could be a way to just sort of like maximize sales, potentially. I don't know. Oh, it's also Rodney Matthews looking, isn't it? Oh, flippin' heck. I've got to do more of this now. Oh, there's just so much. This is the bit that I skipped at the start of the stream. Got to blow up 4 more of these things. Well, I've got to wait for some ships to arrive. We're blowing these up in the meantime, I suppose. Oh, it's just way too much. Kill ship to get gun to blow up thing so that you can access certain area. That's what it's asking me to do here. There's some ships on the scanner, but oh, there they are up in the sky. So we'll blow these guys up. Get some plasma. No, that's a shield. And the worst thing is, these guys, these are way worse for flying into you and just instantly killing you. Now it does, if it's anything like the first time that you have to do this bit, from right at the start of the stream, then it will at least be saving every time I blow one of these things up. Trying to sort of save my ammo here because I might be able to potentially get 2 of these in one. Alright, let's fly this way. 3 cloaking generators, okay. Yeah, so now these guys might just crash into me while I make my way over to the next cloaking generator. The only logic I think makes sense on the fake physicals is they're sending out those ahead of schedule and then the digital codes won't work until street date, so physical buyers still get to preload, but that's not exactly worth no disc. Yeah, I did wonder actually if part of it is to kind of avoid spoilers and piracy and stuff. It's probably a bit easier to police distribution of digital stuff and make it kind of unplayable until a certain date. Like you know, have to download a little bit of extra on release date that makes it suddenly unlock and work. Whereas if it just comes loaded onto a disc that needs to work. But I mean, surely you could do the same kind of logic with a disc. You could say, okay, here's the game on a disc. It's all there. All you need to do is on release day, there'll be like a tiny little download required that essentially unlocks the game and makes it playable. But yeah, I mean, I imagine it's probably a piracy thing as much as anything else, even if it's not a playing the game early versus playing the game on time sort of thing. It's maybe a kind of, we don't want people copying this disc, you know. I know there are a lot of protections nowadays that there didn't used to be once upon a time, but it could well be something to do with that. But yeah, again, is it worth having no disc? I don't know. It feels icky, you know. It feels like just something that a big corporation would do. I mean, they're not a mega corporation, are they, Rockstar? But well, the publishers are pretty massive, and it's more of a publishing decision, I imagine, rather than a. Yeah, I don't think it's necessarily a development issue. But yeah, it feels like a... And just knowing that they've got the power to do that effectively, because they know what they've got. They know that it's the most anticipated game for years and years. You know, I don't know. Maybe the last time people got like this was... Don't know. It's hard to quantify, isn't it? Maybe GTA 5, or maybe something else. Maybe like Final Fantasy 7, the first of the remakes, or Death Stranding. Maybe, I don't know. What would you say is comparable in terms of anticipation? Oh, here we go. Interesting place. That's how it feels in my room right now.
Okay, there's the refinery. Now, according to what I overheard...
Cyberpunk. Yeah. I laugh because of how it turned out, but it was highly anticipated, wasn't it? Beyond Good and Evil 2, I wasn't going to say it, Loser Quest show, but yeah. Fallout 76, another one that was pretty anticipated, but sort of fell on its arse. Red Dead 2 is, yeah, maybe up there, but... Yeah, there is always somewhere that leaks it early. You're right. Loser Quest show. I just hope the map is half decent for exploring. I'm sure it will be. I'm sure it's going to be an absolutely stellar experience. And it's not, when I say I'm not that excited for it, it's not that I think it's going to be anything less than one of the greatest games of all time. But it's not massively my cup of tea, really. GTA, not these days anyway. I think there's almost a bit too much to do, and I find GTA Online is, you know, on the one hand very impressive and appealing, and I see why people have so much fun there, but I also find like it's one of those things that sort of feels like it's difficult to keep up with. You know, everyone else is going off doing stuff that I feel like I don't have the time to invest in earning enough money to get all these fancy cars, and I don't know. I think it's not so much what my experience is in and of itself. It's what my experience of the game is compared to what I know other people are getting out of it. And because I know that I probably won't be able to dedicate as much time and therefore get as much out of the game as other people, that almost makes it feel less appealing, even though in isolation my experience is just my experience, and if I'm having fun then great. But if I know that other people are like having more fun, then it kind of makes me feel like, is it worth me? Should I be playing this game if it's like kind of a half-baked experience that I'm having? You know, I just have so little time to game nowadays that I don't know. It's quite difficult to, not even to put into words, but to even know in my head exactly why I'm not chomping at the bit to get my hands on GTA 6. But we'll see.
Transport ship at the far end of the refinery. I'll go and try and find it. You make sure the antidote gets pumped across to it. Try and find a way into the refinery. Once you're in, set the valves on the pipes to allow it to flow.
Wow. You sure have this all planned out.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. I'm not just a pretty face, you know.
Now, are you sure you can pilot this ship?
I think I've got the basics. Now let's go.
I think got the basics. She's sort of not holding the sticks properly. Just keep an eye on. See where the green. Just here. Look at her hands. Oh no! I thought that might happen. It was going to cut away. Oh, it's this boat. Can you please do me a favour and crash the Sun Surfer? So we have to use a different ship. Oh, we're using a transport ship, aren't we? Right. We've got a speedboat that can be in lava, so that's fine. And also in green lava. Guava. So, I imagine the first thing we're doing is blowing up these things.
Oh, yeah.
Getting cogs. That beeping is the sound of a torpedo coming for me, I think. Yeah, look at these guys. Whoops. Okay, let's go back around. This is where I'm bringing my cogs. I need 5 cogs here. Mrs. Coggins. Nice. This is a very Blythe and Joostra bit of music here. It's got the sort of the flute that you hear in A Bug's Life and Toy Story and stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah. I went to school with Deb Ree. It was earlier on in the chat. GTA Vice City will always be my fave. Yeah, I've with you on that, Peter. I'll buy it, play it for a bit, and say this is great, and it's taking too much of my time. Yeah, it's all that sort of thing. Oh, look at the map. There's people doing bombing runs over the top of me and all sorts. Oh no, there's a torpedo coming. Oh, what do I do? Whoops. Oh, okay. Well, I just let it hit me, I guess, and then respawn. Do I have to get on my cogs again? Yep. Okay, cool. Fine. Absolutely fine. I'm okay with that. I imagine maybe if I pass close to these mines, I might be able to trick the torpedo, possibly. I'm not sure. Whoops. Oh, no. Oh, no! My favourite, purely because of nostalgia, not because I think it's objectively better than others, is GTA 3. I played so much GTA 3 back in the day. Will it just detonate if I run for long enough, or... Okay, you just hit a bit of rock, and that does it. Okay, that's fine. Oh, no. I've taken a lot of hits. If I take one more hit... It looks like it's not really doing much damage to me when... Ooh, look at this. Like an upward bit. How does the liquid not flow down here? How does that work? That's fine. We don't question it. It's thick, I guess. It's sort of gelatinous. Gelatinous. Anyone? Okay, so there's one up here. Can I jump all the way off and not die? Oh, oh, the music went dumb as I hit the ground. Yeah, there's stuff flying over on the minimap occasionally. A little triangle of ships comes over. Oh no. Keep moving. It can't see if you don't. If you keep moving. It's the opposite of a T-Rex. Oh no. God damn it. Let's get it. There's no handbrake on this thing. Would you believe? Oh, there we go. Okay. Right. So did I. Though my father constantly reminded me that GTA was meant to be played by men. Funny enough. He sucked at it when he had a go. Ironic, really. I was never quite sure about GTA 5's map. I much prefer San Andreas map, which, while smaller than GTA 5, felt much larger given how it was put together. Yeah. I quite like the weird sort of gritty atmosphere of GTA 4 as well. I kind of, in a way, prefer that to 5. I like the colour and the vibrancy of 5. And I'm sure 6 is going to be even more like that, because it's kind of a Vice City, you know, almost spiritual successor by the looks of it. So I'm sure it's going to have all the colour of... It's actually set in the... It's set in modern times, isn't it? But I think it still has sort of some of the Vice City, you know, kind of... I don't know. How would you describe... You know, like the sort of the neon, the vaporwave. Like I kind of get that from its marketing a little bit, even if it is set in current day, set in a modern day Vice City. Yeah, I guess Vice City has still clung on to some of its character. Here we go. Big old cogs have been collecting there. Did he fit those just then? Has he popped those into the mechanism so that it opens? How have you managed that? Yeah, something about Liberty City. I agree, Loser Quest Show. I really like those videos on YouTube that people do. Oh, I've got to outrun a torpedo. I like those videos that people do on YouTube of like exploring either empty game worlds that maybe didn't used to be empty. So maybe like an MMO that no one plays anymore, or multiplayer maps where it's just you on your own, or even ones that aren't empty but just have a certain vibe about them, and like they sort of they'll just go off into like little corners, or maybe little special out of bounds areas, or kind of strange. I don't like... I kind of get a little bit... I don't like how much the word liminal gets used nowadays. I think people overuse it. It's a bit... Oh, whoops. I think it's a bit... I think people are too quick to say that something is liminal space when it's not necessarily liminal space. It might be brutalist, or it might be, you know, the original definition of liminal space is it's something that feels like it's kind of an in-between, you know, and there's a... I mean, by definition, liminal means like a boundary or a threshold. It doesn't necessarily have to be a literal physical boundary or threshold to be a liminal space, but it needs to be in some kind of grey area between, you know, the liminality, I guess, of being in a space that maybe ordinarily should be busy and crowded, but is empty, like a deserted mall or something, or a theme park. You know, I see how those are called liminal space. So yeah, maybe if it is someone looking in a multiplayer map or an MMO world that's not filled with players, then that kind of counts. But anyway, whether or not they call it liminal and whether or not they should, I do like that kind of content on YouTube. I've seen a good one exploring kind of the brutalism of Halo 1, you know, like the sort of the Forerunner architecture. I think that's really nice. But yeah, I've seen a really good one of GTA 3, and yeah, I enjoyed that a lot. Something about that world, you know. And I know that the games that came after it were improvements on every metric. Like I had GTA 3 and I didn't have Vice City for a very long time, and it used to I used to think, oh man, I wish I could fly a helicopter in GTA 3. I know there was the Dodo plane, but you know, it's a bit wonky, the Dodo. Oh god damn it. Okay, I'm allowed to hit a few mines. I thought I wasn't allowed to hit any. There we go. Get out the boat! Jesus. He hangs around a little bit, doesn't he? Okay, cool. So, I was listening to a great podcast talking about liminal space recently, and they voiced very similar opinions to yours. What, that people sort of slightly overuse the word. It's the same in, you know, it's no secret that I'm really into, like, folklore studies as well. Completely unrelated to video games and the kind of the pop culture stuff that I often talk about, like the 90s kids TV or Star Wars or you know, all these kind of things, you know. Also, for some reason, British folklore, but you know, whatever, I'm into it. And people are very, very fast and loose with talking about liminality when they're talking about folklore, because it is an important feature in folklore, in that, like, on threshold areas, whether it's a doorway or a bridge or a crossroads or something, it is true that there tends to be stuff attached to that, like supernatural beliefs, or people have experiences there, or it's where you might bury a body in unconsecrated ground or something like that. So it's absolutely the case that in some instances, in a lot of instances, it's a relevant term, but it's become such a trendy term now, and people will just try and apply it to absolutely anything. Okay, so what we're doing here, by the way, is a taste for what is to come of the runestone challenges we're going to have to do. I know I've said that before when we've been in these roller ball areas, but this particular design here with, not much of a guardrail and, all the acid down below, and yeah, this is what we're going to be doing eventually. This is a lot easier, though. Isn't liminal space the whole basis of the Backrooms movie? Yeah, see, I think that kind of counts. Well, I don't know. Again, it's very easy to just use the words. Sometimes they just mean eerie, strange, empty. And sometimes that makes it liminal, or, it's liminal because of that. And sometimes it's not. Anyway, all of that is a massive aside. What I'm saying is GTA 3, Liberty City, GTA 3, the kind of, it's based on New York City, right? It must be. Yeah, it is. And, it's gritty and grimy, and it's got the, it's the earliest of the 3D graphics, and I think that adds something. In a way, it's like aged in a kind of beautiful, ugly way. It's kind of Gotham-like. So GTA 3 has a real special place in my heart, I think, even though I absolutely appreciate particularly Vice City for what that went on to achieve with a completely different aesthetic. And in their own ways, GTA 4, GTA 5. San Andreas I can actually sort of take or leave. Like I appreciate them. I appreciate it for what it is, but I much prefer Vice City of the two GTA 3 sequels, if you want to call them that. Then I would pick Vice City probably. But San Andreas, I see why. I see how good it is and why people love it. Love this level design. Love the architecture. Love the music. The gameplay is super fun here. I really like these segments, even when they are difficult. Even just the doors and the... I look at this. I always remember this, but it falls so far down. I'm going to jump off on purpose. Look at that. Into the caldera in the middle. This area always blew my mind. I think this is a real achievement. These are the moments that I play Haven for. You have to really grind through some bits of flying the spaceship or looking after eggs in the Xeno catacombs.
Taking inspiration from the Cultaholic podcast Half-Year Cultist Awards, in the TinyPeterPlays Half-Year piece, the winner is Peter, Tiny Peter, Austin.
Wait, what?
Congrats.
Hang on. Thank you so much, Deadeye Minis, for the 6 months, on the 6-month streak. Thank you so much. Really appreciate it. Taking inspiration from the Cultaholic podcast Half-Year Culties Award in the Tiny Peter Plays Half-Year TPs. The winner is Tiny Peter Austin. Congrats. Oh, so because it's halfway through the year, in June, we're giving out awards, are we? And I win. Well, that's very kind of you, Deadeye Minis, for letting me win that. This is the haven that I call the king for. You're right. When it's at its best, Haven Call of the King is really good, especially for the year it came out. This is a huge achievement. Huge, as Donald would say. We don't talk about him here. We pretend it's 1998. It is not 2026. It's not warm. It's a moderate temperature in the late 90s. I mean, this game came out in the noughties, so that doesn't work, but... Ooh. I think this is my favourite room in the game. The level design here is just something else. Whoops. You know, I sort of don't mind dying in this level because you get to fall all the way down. I had a dream about this place once, actually. I don't remember what was happening, but... Oh, oh no. Down we go again. Can I get it in the middle? Buckets! Oh, and I used the buckets. If I fall off again, I'm going to try and get it in the lava bowl.
And I use the bucket.
Lava bowl. Didn't he make all those video game movie adaptations? Whoops. Okay, down we go. I use the bucket. Let's get it in. Yes. Yeah, baby. Kobe. Thank you, Deadeye Minis. Is this where you go on a Haven holiday? Yeah. Nothing beats a Haven holiday. Claude doesn't even speak. No, he doesn't. And yet, I really like Claude. Claude Speed. More like Claude Speak. Speak, Claude. Claude, speak. Speak to me. Did I shout out Deadeye Minis for the 40 stream streak? I don't think I did. I was too busy focusing on driving a boat or something. Thank you so much. Been over to Carlisle today, 32 degrees. Came back to Hexham, still 32 degrees. It's the North FFS. Why so hot? I don't know. I do not know the answer. Global warming, I guess, probably. I agree, it was immensely fun the first few times, but now it's very overwhelming, says Zombily about GTA. Yeah. So, we'll see. We'll see how we get on. I don't blame him for not speaking. Catalina does all the speaking needed. Yeah. And then they went and butchered it with the trilogy, the definitive edition, GTA Trilogy Definitive Edition, or whatever it was called. Oh, I've got to make sure I do that bit better now. Burning on one side, freezing on the other. Right, here we go. Let's just think about this. We don't want to go too fast because we want to roll around to the left. There we go. Ooh. And then on the left, but not over the top. Oh no! See, you don't know it's coming. Whoa! There's just a kill plane, I think. Once you get low enough, it just kills you. It'd be fun if you could roll down the stone bits all the way to the middle and not die. And then your shield ball just runs out eventually. Right, okay, here we go. So, we hit that on the left. And we stay up on the left here. And then we cut to the right. Oh, yeah. And then I guess left. I don't know now. I'm going in blind. I'm legally blind. Okay. We made it through the lava room. Go us. More lovely design here of the fortress exterior. Ooh, steady on. Careful, Haven. Oh, look at that goopy lava coming down. I assume there's a reason they've got these special lava halls. I guess they use it for refining. Oh no, another one. Oh, jumped the gap. And they use the acid as well. The lava halls and the acid halls. For making the antidote. Katana. Kyle Katana. Right. Over the bridge. Whoa! Okay. Okay, we can't come back that way. We've got to take the low route. Is this where Super Monkey Ball got the idea? I don't know actually. How old is Super Monkey Ball? It predates this, doesn't it? Or does it? But I mean, there were other games that were kind of similar to this pre-Haven. I mean, Marble Madness goes way back. So the answer is probably no, but It's where Wrath of Cortex got the idea from, though, assuming this came out before that. I don't know which one came first, but they both used the same technology because it was the same developer. They were both Traveler's Tales. I guess it was probably the same engine. Monkey Ball came first. Okay, they're just there for the feng shui, I think. Okay. Monkey Ball in the arcade. Keep an eye on the road, Peter. What are you doing? June 23rd, 2001. Okay. Pretty sure Wrath of Cortex came before this as well. I want to say that was 2001. It could well have been. It may well have been, but yeah, they were made in the same engine. Same composers as well. Stoke-on-Trent. Dick and Dom in the Bungalow was made in the same engine as this. Remember when Dick and Dom rolled around in a big shield ball? Just like Crash Bandicoot? Oh! Oh, God. Love these levels. Even when you're failing, they're fun to do. There we go. We made it. Up the lift. So, we need to power up some pipes or something or other. So that we can pump a bunch of katana into Chess's transport ship. And she seemed to really have the idea sorted out, didn't she? Which is kind of weird. Given how naive and foolish she's been to end up in the North Pole with no antidote and needed a rescue, she also seems to have a really good idea for how to deal with stealing antidote from this refinery. Something amiss might be going on here. Huh? Yeah, maybe. I remember GTA Definitive Edition for my or is that buying? GTA Definitive Edition for my brother, and as he loaded up GTA 3, I just looked on in horror and said, what the fuck is up with the rain? Oh, the rain was awful, wasn't it? I think they did patch that eventually. They fixed a few things after release, but not a lot. But the rain was one of the things that they fixed. It was just so buggy as well. I was seeing like cars flying through the sky. I was falling through the world. Oh, here she comes. She's got a transport ship. Oh, careful. So I guess those buttons that we were pressing were redirecting the pipes. She said you need to redirect the pipes and load up the ship. I thought there was going to be like an actual minigame to do that, but we must have been doing that already. So, off we go. Whoa! She loves doing that. It all went pretty well.
Woohoo! Yeah! We made it! Your plan worked! I don't believe it! I thought we had it for sure! Well, how did you remember all that stuff about the pipes and the transport ship? You're amazing! And you're doing a great job of piloting this thing. Well, these are complicated ships. I wouldn't have a clue how to start it, let alone get it off the ground. In fact, I'm very surprised we aren't being shot out of the sky as we speak. Well, how did you manage to bypass the security systems?
Yeah.
Oh. Well, you know, I did have a little help.
Well done, my dear girl. He never suspected a thing.
Oh, no. And with that, I need to fill up my water glass. It's time to hydrate, everyone. Chess. It was all a trick. She's pretending she's not feeling well in the North Pole. Yeah, ring the betrayal siren. Loser Quest show. Haven has assumed the X position. Yeah, he did a bit, didn't he? Wow, I'm amazed that you can do this, and also that you can do this, because I wouldn't be able to, but you can, and it's quite amazing, really, that you're able to do so. Isn't it? Actually, why aren't we being shot at? TP, given that today you and Ben's 10-year work anniversary, hello brain, get into gear, I have to ask, what ones are the best and worst of all the shit games for wankers / worst games ever over all these years? BTJ, what a question. I don't know. People ask us that quite a lot, actually, and I never quite know the answer. I quite often think of Robin Hood's Quest as a really bad one, not just because it played awfully, but it also just looked so ugly. That was such a difficult episode to turn into an amusing half hour, because it was just not giving us anything, that game. Whereas something like, you know, Charlotte's Web was super wonky, super like low effort and rubbish, but there's enough going on there that it's like strange and funny and weird and, you know, that kind of thing. So I'm sure there are worse games than Robin Hood's Quest, but that's one that springs to mind. As for the best, I mean, probably for me, probably one of the 3D platformers. Like, we played the Scooby-Doo one on stream kind of recently, and I didn't have a terrible time with that. I mean, it's a low budget, well, not necessarily low budget, but low effort rip-off of Crash Bandicoot, but you know, there's probably one or two 3D platformers out there that I didn't mind that much. You know, probably something that has a bit of budget behind it, like the Bee Movie or Chronicles of Narnia, which was made by Traveller's Tales and was an early Lego game, effectively. You know, stuff like that where the amusement more came from strange celebrity likenesses or the memes or, you know, that kind of thing, rather than it actually being terribly executed. Anyway, speaking of execution, it's all going off here. I'm going to go and fill up my water. You guys, if you don't have a drink, should go and get one. Please do. And I will catch you in a couple of minutes for the final hour of today's stream. I'm thinking maybe we'll roll any % credits today. Possibly. I can't remember quite how much of the game is left to do. We won't get 100% today. That will be next stream. But I'm not going anywhere. I'm sort of talking as though it's the end of the stream, which it isn't. I'm going to go get a drink. See you in a few moments. Get a drink yourself, please. Especially if you're in the UK, where it's too hot. Or Europe, where it's too hot. Or probably America, it's too hot as well. I don't know. See you in a minute. Hashtag pay the mods, am I right? It's now, certainly where I am in the world, cooler outside. I've just been into the other room where Amy is and she had the window open, and it was a lovely cool breeze. So if you're somewhere where you've had your window shut all day and you're thinking, don't have that window open, it's going to let the hot air in, maybe give it a go. Try your window, see what it's like now. It helps, I think, that we're not in a city, because concrete and buildings and things and tarmac retain the heat, I think. So, but we're kind of out on the edge, so it's nice. Hello, have you got a drink? Have a drink. I even managed a couple of digestives. Keep me going. I just got a ping that a takeaway place down the road is doing free milkshakes tonight only, and I haven't had dinner yet, so I might brave an outing. Oh, that would be brave. I hope that goes well. Your drink looks very nice. It's just Lidl apple and blackcurrant squash. It's 8 times strength, I think. Or is it, no, quadruple? 8 times? I might have to ask Amy. You know, you get double strength, and then you get quadruple strength. I can't remember. It recommends 1 part in 19 parts water. It is impossible to make it weak enough. You just can't do it. It needs to come with a pipette. You need to like be a little chemist and just do a little squeep squeep. So I've pretty much nailed it now. It might look kind of weak there on camera, but you have to have it like this, otherwise it's undrinkable. You have to just you have to make some, fill the glass up with water, you try it and you're like, oh god, and you have to pour about a quarter of it down the sink and then put more water in. So if they're thinking of innovating and going for 16 times strength, they needn't bother. We've nailed it now. We've nailed concentration of squash, of little squash. We can't be doing it. Right. Is it 4 times strength or 8 times strength? More than 4, is it? Amy says it's more than 4. I think maybe it's 8. I don't know. That's too strong. It is, Groovy Pasty, far too strong. Did you have any bandidos recently? I had desperados yesterday, actually. Wrong. Just quadruple. Okay. Well, it's just as well it's only quadruple, because 8 times... Quadruple is more than enough. More than enough. I'm on the hard stuff, ice cold lemonade. Oh, Gemesis, that sounds lovely. I did have 2 ice cubes in this when I came upstairs. They've gone. Anyway. Whoa, on-brand desperados in this economy. Well, I've got so many lovely subscribers and gift subbers, haven't I? I can afford to get the odd desperados now and then when I'm feeling a bit desperate. If you pour 2 bottles together, it's 8 times strength. Is that how it works? I think you have to force them into the same container for it to be that. We paid for that. Yeah, you did, Lord B. Anyway, so yeah, Chess has just massively betrayed Haven. We're going to find out what's going on here.
Chess?
No textures on those chairs. They're just completely black.
It's for the best, Haven.
So, Haven, you've caused me quite a bit of trouble, young man. It's only thanks to your friend here that I managed to keep track of you.
She's not my friend.
No, I don't suppose she ever was. She was assigned to your village many years ago. She has always been keeping an eye out for individuals with, let us say, an active imagination. I have been taking a keen interest in you ever since your so-called dream started. And young Chess here has been leading you astray at every turn. You were foolish to trust her, and even more foolish to leave the Mount of Sighs. Chain him up. We leave for my citadel immediately.
We shouldn't have left the Mount of Sighs, apparently. Here's Vetch's city. So we are nearly done now. We're very, very close to being done. Oof.
Now, it seems that you have sounded the golden voice.
Yeah.
Ordinarily, this would be bad. Very bad. But according to my plan, you didn't stay in the safety of the Mount of Sighs. You see, the legend is very clear. Athelion will return to help his people if the bell is rung.
Oh, he's got fish in the tank over there.
But he will return first to the one who rang the bell. I am powerless at the Mount of Sighs, and had you stayed put, he would have returned, and I couldn't touch him. But you didn't stay there, did you?
Oh no.
So, he will have to come here to my seat of power to find you. He is out of his depth here. I have more power here than he could possibly imagine. I have been waiting for this moment for millennia. And I have you, and Chess, of course, to thank.
No.
Oh, yes.
No. No. No, you won't get away with this.
And I'm sure he will be thrilled to know how you couldn't obey a simple instruction. His downfall is all thanks to you. Now enough. Chess, I would look the other way for a second. This could be messy.
Wait! We had a deal! You said you wouldn't kill him. Anyway, what use is he dead?
Oh, it doesn't matter if he is dead or not. He just needs to be here. Well, most of him.
No!
Now don't go all emotional on me. Compassion is so unbecoming.
Is this General Grievous? It does look just like him. I think I made that same comparison in my review of this game. Looks like General Grievous and the Grim Reaper had a baby, and then even they were like, oh my god, put it back in, I think is what I said.
You monster!
Oh, really? Just when you are showing so much potential.
Oh no, Zap. She's not my friend.
I would hate to keep you two apart. So you can die together.
Sir.
What is it?
Reports of an intruder within the citadel. We are unable to stop him.
It's Athelion. Here he is. Jesus himself.
Do come in. Make yourself at home.
Oh, he's got a tail, Vetch.
Athelion, it's a trap. It's all my fault. I'm sorry.
Oh, he looks nice. Doesn't he look nice? I can't quite remember what happens here, but I feel like he's about to do an Aslan, and he's going to say, let them go, and you can have me. Someone just needs to say hello there. Yeah, they do. General Kenobi. Right. Oh, they're having a discussion. We can't hear. Just like Aslan and the White Witch.
Well, there seems to be a slight change of plan. Athelion has kindly decided to surrender as long as I spare your lives. How very brave.
Not quite sure why Vetch would agree to that, because surely, I mean, rightly or wrongly, Vetch would think, I can just kill this guy now. Like, maybe he can't. Maybe if he tried, he wouldn't be able to. But he, at the moment, thinks, well, I have all the power here in my fortress. I'm just going to kill him, and I'll kill Haven and kill Chess. But apparently he's made a deal. Fair enough.
How noble. How pathetic. Your compassion for each other is laughable. Guards, take them down to the cells. Bring Athelion to my ship. We leave at once for the Mount of Sighs.
Oof, badoof. He has like 10 lightsabers under his robes ready to slice them all at any moment. Why isn't he using them? Yeah. It'd be a fine addition to my collection. You know, I don't know why, but I'm getting some really bad vibes from this guy. Maybe it's the hood. Or the voice, or everything. The fact that he's been waiting for millennia to kill Athelion.
Look, I'm sorry. I didn't believe all that stuff about the legend and everything, and I really needed to help Vetch.
How can you need to help someone like that?
Look, I'm sorry, okay?
Hey, well, this door isn't locked.
Well, get me out then.
I know it might seem a bit convenient that Haven's door wasn't locked, but I think the idea is that Athelion, he is this kind of like messiah sort of character, and I think by the good grace of God, Haven's cell was open. I think by magic, basically. By Jesus magic, his cell was unlocked. Leave her behind, I agree.
I can't open it. Look, I have to try.
Happy to hear, D Lodge, that the air is cooler for you.
Sure you will.
Hey, well, you can trust me. Unlike other people I could mention. I'll see you soon, I promise.
Traitor. Judas. Whoa, what was that? Something in the foreground there. Okay, cool. Find a ship. And I think we literally just have to find Athelion. Find Vetch and Athelion on the at the Mount of Sighs. And I will probably just look up a guide on... Because this is the moment, this is the point in the game where you can fly to every planet in the galaxy. Oh. Oh, that's Vetch's ship, I think. So eventually we're going to replay this segment, and we'll go and find all the rune towers. But for now, we're going to run to the end of the game, and because when we get into space and we get enough fuel to do a jump to hyperspace, we can go anywhere. So what we want to do is go to the Mount of Sighs. And therefore I need to know which planet to jump to. And I think I have to jump to one planet to get to the next planet. So I need to do it right. Otherwise we'll be flying around all over the galaxy. Or the solar system. Collecting fuel. Look at that heat effect. It's nice. Zoom! Okay, off we go. Into space. So, this ship is faster, thank goodness. It's way faster, actually. I think the planet we want... It might actually just be that other Earth-like one. Oh god, it's so much better than the Sun Surfer, this one. I forget how much better it is. Oh yeah, it's so much better. This whole time when we've been doing this gameplay loop, I've been thinking, oh man, when we have to do it properly... When we're finding Vetch and finding rune towers, it's going to take so long, but I don't think it is going to take that long, because you are just that much nippier in this ship, and you have, I think even the gun is better. Right, okay. And I think as well, you might only have to defeat like a couple of waves of ships, and then probably 3 by the looks of it. But that's fine. They are pretty quick to deal with. Just got to not get hit by them. That's the main thing. So it's good to know that we have got, I think, every runestone apart from the ones that actually require you to go back and replay a level. I think we've got all the ones. Let's see. Got that one, that one, that one, that one, that one, that one. There's 2 at the Isle of Hero. We could have got the boat race one, I think, first try if we'd if we come first, but we have to go back anyway to replay the glider segment, because apparently it's different on a second visit. And then there was one here at hatching. Oh, that was for 8 eggs in one night, wasn't it? So, and then we've got the rest. So yeah, we probably could have got that one first try as well, but I might do the hatching ground one off camera before the next stream, because there's no guarantee I'll do it first try, and if it takes me more than one try, we're going to be there way too long. It might take me multiple tries. The boat race is going to be difficult enough. I'll probably practice in the boat race, but I won't show the... Whoops. I won't show the full completion coming first. Sorry, I will show it on stream. I won't do it off stream, is what I was trying to say. But I'll do some practice so I can hopefully kind of first try it, or, you know, do it in a reasonably good time. But yeah, I think I'm just going to do the hatching ground off camera, or do a save state when it's like 5 minutes to dawn, so you can see me get the runestone, but not have to watch. So here we go. This is it. This is the mechanic. So we can now jump there. Green, I think, means... So Exarco means we do not have... it says 0 out of 1. That means there's a runestone there that we need, which is the one at the hatching ground. 0 out of 8 is, I guess, something to do with the rune tower, maybe. And the green text, I don't know if that means we have the rune stones required to unlock the rune tower that is there, maybe. Aurea, I think, is the planet we want, actually. So what I'll do is, just so we're not wasting a jump, I'll just do a save state here. But we'll make the jump. And I think, if it's the right one, as soon as we arrive there, we see Vetch's ship appear, and we just chase it down, we follow it down to the Mount of Sighs. So maybe we don't have to do 2 jumps here, I think. I'm pretty sure Aurea is the planet, because it's the city of Aureus, or Aureus. So I imagine the planet is called Aurea. Let's see if Vetch's ship... Oh yeah, I can see the Mount of Sighs here. It's in that crater, I think. Space Jesus, Space God. Yeah, there we go. There's Vetch's ship. So we just follow it down. And so we are going to have that wonderful ending that we've all been waiting for from this game. The final sequence now, all that remains is one big cutscene when we land, which has a QuickTime event attached to it. And that's the finale. So prepare yourselves for an any % completion here of Haven Call of the King. Haven looks more creepier than the antagonists. Evening all. Peter, I'm going to the shop. Do you want anything? Oh, it actually is Amy. I thought that was someone joking. I don't know if you should... Sometimes people say stuff like that. They'll like donate and say, Peter, I'm just off to Tesco. You want anything? What do I want? Do I want anything? You know, I don't think... I would love to just say, yeah, like, I want some fruit pastels or something, but I don't think I should. So, no, the answer is no, thank you very much. Lots of ice. Hot chocolate. Very responsible of me, yeah. Well, you be responsible. I mind how you go. And get back safe. You might want to glance at the shopping list to see if there's anything we need within the next 12 hours. But if not, I'll go tomorrow. Just chatting to my wife about our groceries at the moment, live on Twitch. But yeah, there we go. Fruit pastels, all right, Grandad. Excuse me, Plushy Lives Jennykin. Actually not so keen on fruit pastels anymore, because since they made them vegan, which, you know, I've got no problem with, given that they're no longer animal fat or whatever it is. But since they did that, the texture's a little bit off. They're very chewy.
Actually think I'll spare the boy's life after I've killed you?
There you go, the White Witch.
Now, a single drop of this virus will be enough to kill you. So just to be sure,
Ugh.
No!
Haven, what a pleasant surprise. Aphelion is dead. He cannot help you or your people now.
Oh no.
So there is nothing to stop me from killing you, too.
Here we go. QTE, big time. You guys get to watch the fight. I have to keep my eyes down. Oh, every time I miss a thing, I lose a block of health. Look. Oh, just.
Tell me, how does it feel, young fool? All that effort for nothing.
All that effort for nothing. That line couldn't be truer, either for this ending that we get, or especially what we get for getting all the rune stones and all the rune towers, which we're going to do in a bit.
Aphelion is dead, and even your best friend betrayed you in the end. You've lost everything.
Well, I'm not defeated yet.
Yes, I noticed that. Why can't you just have the common decency to die when I try to kill you? Ah, of course. You're still protected by the Mount of Sighs. Strange. I thought with Aphelion dead, his power would have faded also. No matter. Victory will still be mine.
How? You can't kill me.
No. So I'll just leave you here to die. You can't live forever, unlike some of us. Gods, chain him up.
I'll just leave you here to die. And that's literally what he does. I always think it's going to end differently. Chained up next to a dead body. That's going to get rotten eventually.
Many of our people gave their lives. Many of our people gave their lives.
You're mocking forces you couldn't possibly understand.
Haven, do you know what you're doing? Haven, do you know what you're doing? Haven, do you know what you're doing?
Pathetic. Pathetic. And I have you. And she thank.
Zooms all the way out into space. Again. And that is the end of Haven Call of the King. Most of you, if you've been following us for a long time, or even not a particularly long time, will have known that was coming. There might be one or two of you who are surprised. Pup Wheelie says, wait, that's the end. You know, you should make sure you're getting a sequel before an ending like this. So, for those of you... Did you know that's a real word you can travel to and around? I didn't know that. I'll have to give that a go, enthusiasms. Anyone who is surprised by that, basically, Traveller's Tales were planning a trilogy. And there is this sort of Christian allegory slash... If not Christian allegory, then at least inspired by The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe, which most people say is a Christian allegory, even though C.S. Lewis apparently was like, I don't know if it really is. But all of which is to say, Aphelion in the next game would have done some kind of Aslan maneuver, and there would have been stuff. other things would have happened. John Burton, director there, has talked a little bit about, I think, what was planned for the sequels. But yeah, they thought it was going to be a trilogy. And sadly, for putting up with us through all the late nights, sadly, because it didn't perform as well as expected, it did not get the funding for a sequel. Seems to be my lot in life with things that I love. Whitechapel never got season 5, just after they'd revealed that, like, well, I won't even say, just in case someone actually did recently say they wanted to watch Whitechapel, someone in my audience. I think it was more of my YouTube audience than my Twitch audience, but there's obviously some crossover there. But that has an enormous kind of reveal at the end of Series 4, and then Series 5 never happened. Beyond Good and Evil ends on a massive cliffhanger. Sort of 2 cliffhangers, really, because you're like, what on earth is going on with Jade? What is actually happening here? What's all this like mysterious stuff about her history and her background? And then also, if you wait to the post-credit sequence, also Paige is ill and has DOMs in his hands. So, yeah, things that I love don't tend to get sequels. If there's something that you really love, make sure to not recommend it to me, because I will spoil it for you. But we do still have a tiny little bit of extra stuff we can unlock. Not that it will really help in terms of giving us closure, but that was Haven Call of the King. This is supposed to be the Jesus on the cross moment, basically. Yeah, exactly. It's the Jesus on the cross moment, the Aslan on the stone table moment, and there's going to be a great big happy dawn in Haven 2, which will never ever come. Tomb 3 is incoming. I can feel it in the air. Yeah, that's it. I forgot that Athelian doesn't have any voice acting at all in this. He never says a word. He just goes and dies. So all the effort for nothing is what Vetch says, and he's absolutely right. So can I skip this? No, I can't. Oh, I think we're done. Is that it? And you sort of hope that something's going to happen. And it doesn't. Hello? Hello, game? Okay. So I think it boots back to the menu, but it has saved my progress. Progress. And we can jump back in now, replay some levels, and get our rune stones. So what we'll do is, so if I load the game, finding Vetch, 9 out of 12 runestones. So I think, because I've got some runestones already, that some of the rune towers would be accessible, but I would have to know which ones I can get to. That might be what the little red and green text was when I was picking a planet to warp to, but I don't know. So instead of... So here we go. This is where it's saved. I'll just do an actual save state as well. But what I'm going to do is, I'll head to the Isle of Heroes, and we'll do the glider for now, because that's at least new content. The boat race we have seen before, so I won't attempt the boat race live. We've got half an hour of the stream left, so maybe I'll get around to doing the boat race, and we'll see some of that. But oh, remember that? Remember that pirate ship? So, yeah, the boat race is just the same as what we've done, but you have to come first. Whereas I think the glider challenge is a brand new one, so that is worth doing. So, the glider... I think that's the Chamber of Ruin up there. Yeah, so we don't want to go there. That over there is the has to be from up high, doesn't it, the glider? I'm trying to remember which one it is. I think it's the... I think we have to get talon feathers to get to the glider area, so I am going to have to do that now. I have to redo it. Although, actually, shouldn't there be like a cog in this? Maybe I can access all of the areas. Maybe I don't have to collect anything. Let me just see, as an example, could I get on this if I wanted to? Oh, I could. I think all of the ways that you get to the challenges are still unlocked from when I did it before. That's good. So I don't think I have to actually collect the feathers. If I can just get to where Talon's bell is, I might be able to just ring it and go straight away. I don't remember where it is actually. Up here, I think. Ooh, don't die now, Haven. Let's just get there in one piece. Oh, yeah, it's over there. Oh, I hope it does actually ring now. I hope it doesn't say, no, you need 5 blue feathers. Okay, there we go. That's good. That's nice that you don't have to collect all the stuff again. So, I'm pretty sure this takes us to the glider and not to anywhere else. We'll see. He promised to rescue Chess as well. That's the other thing. He's left Chess in prison. So, yeah, clearly, Athelion is probably not dead. Or, you know, maybe he is at least seemingly dead at the beginning, but something else happens and allows Haven to get free, and he sort of leaves Athelion on the, like, chained up to the rock. Goes off, does some more adventuring in Haven too, and then probably when, you know, he's in trouble and he needs some help, Athelion turns up or something. But,
welcome, traveler, to the...
Can't skip this.
To earn the Hero Stone, you must fly
the Hero Stone. You must do the glider challenge again, but this time it's a little bit harder. And you have to... I don't think you have to get to every ring. I think you just have to do the harder course and make it to the landing area.
I crashed into it and have been living on my cargo ever since.
He's been here the whole time. Since stream number 3 or whatever it was.
But more importantly, don't get stranded with only...
Unlock the secret 106% ending. Is that the one that unlocks the sequel? I wish it did. You do unlock something, but it's really not worth very much. Again, it sort of reminds you of that line by Vetch, all that effort for nothing. Right, so for quick reset, although it probably, the game will allow me quick reset, but I am going to do a save state here. So I believe I do not have to hit every ring, but I will try, just in case that is part of it. But if I miss one, I'm going to keep going. This already feels like a different course, and I'm running out of juice. So, you know, it feels suitably more challenging. So I think we're on the right lines here. Whoops. Oh, okay. Okay, we really do have to hope that we're not required to hit every... Oh, this is definitely a harder course. What is all this business? Oh! Okay, yeah. That is not the course I had to do before. It's quick reset, that's good. Alright, TP in chat. I'm going to get some sleep. Still 25 degrees at 10:30, so who knows if I will find some. Have a lovely rest of the stream. Thinking of you, Lord Rotovich. Thanks for being here, modding. Hopefully see you on Monday for some more Crash 4. And hope it's a bit cooler for you then. Ugh. Haven. Oh my god. Barely made it. Oh no. Oh god. Where am I going now? Oh, should I have gone left instead of... Oh god, okay. See, I'm not even quite sure. Well, let me crash and start again. Not even exactly sure what the right way is. There is a thing on the map, but... This first bit, you only barely make it to the first blue ring for your boost. Okay, I am improving every time. I'm learning the course. So I think here I actually go right, then left, and then hang a left. And maybe get this one? And then come around here. Oh no, no, it's not that. Let's at least work out where it is, even though I'm going to run out of juice. Oh, I just have to shoot way up into the sky, I think. Am I going to make it? I might still be able to save this one, actually. Salvage it. Okay. Oh, I didn't get a boost out of that! Game! Please. Okay, I've worked out where I'm going, though. I almost feel like the boat race. I'm going into the boat race feeling like it's not going to be as hard as I seem to remember it being, but I think it is. I definitely found it hard as a kid. Whoops. And then when I looked up the guide on stream last time or the time before, when I was like, where do I get the runestones of the Isle of Heroes? And it said, oh yeah, you have to come first in the boat race. It said, in parentheses, good luck. And I'm thinking, oh man. Oh god, that's ridiculous. That's so tight. And I don't have to hit every ring, but, you know, you've got to get enough boost to be able to keep going. Oh gosh, just making it to that first one is so tough. Okay, I mean, not that I failed yet in that area, but okay. So here we go right and then left, and then we swing around here, but and then we're expected to shoot up into the sky. But okay, at least we've worked it out. Oh no, have I missed too many rings? Oh god, I'm way off course here. Oh my god. Okay. I can see why this is a runestone challenge. If I have to keep doing this first bit too many times, and if I am able to consistently do it without failing, I might even do a little Cheater Austin save state, just past the first bit, past the first blue ring, so we don't have to keep doing this again and again. Oops, okay. My Cheater Austins are never, well, maybe historically they have been, but at the moment, if and when I'm doing them in this game, it's hopefully it's with a view to improve the viewer experience, really, more than anything else. Okay. Oh my god, that's such a deep dive. Okay. Oh, can't see where I'm going. Oh my god. Oh, okay. Oh no. Where am I going now? Oh no. It's difficult to even know where you're supposed to go. That's the tough thing. It's, you know, as I've said on well, pretty much every Haven stream now. Like, some of this stuff is difficult because it's hard to execute the intended thing. But sometimes it's hard because it's difficult to know what you're expected to do. You know, it's been hard to find some of the silver keys because I've not known where they are, let alone like being able to do the right thing, like, you know, drag the little blue dragon across or whatever it is. Like, sometimes it's just I don't know what I need to do, and here that's kind of what I'm feeling like. I mean, it's a bit of both, certainly. Like, it's asking a lot of me to do some of these turns and climbs and dives and stuff, but like, that is mad. I have to actually just hit the wall there. And then up there, look, there's actually a ring. Oh, and then if you mess that up, you're just absolutely buggered. Can I have a whole other go at it? Have I got enough juice to... Christ. I might just make it to one of these rings. Okay. I've missed quite a few there, but if I get quite a lot of others, we might be able to pull it back. Okay. So I need that, and then what? Do I go round the island? Yes. Okay. This is better than we did last time. Oh my god, where's the next blue? Running out of speed. Oh! Oh, damn it! Damn it! That was it! That was the end. Well, we know where we're going now. Kind of. That's the thing, you know, I was saying when I was hanging on that flag before, when we were doing some previous gliding today, I was like, it's not enough to just press the button where he starts walking, the is this legs button, and hit the ground. You have to do it in a certain way. You have to have your wings not hit, not like clip the scenery. Yeah, it's harder than you would think to land this glider. Man, I think I've only ever done this once, or twice. Because I don't know if anyone remembers when I streamed Haven before. Did I get the rune towers then? I don't know if I did actually. Oh, this bit is the worst. Oh, and then I'm going so fast. It's like I'm going to do a whole loop here. I'm going to loop round. Oh, I'm too far away from the original. I've missed too many. It's not activate. It's not registering me going through rings here, I don't think. Nah, we're falling. We've run out of speed. Oh, man. Yeah, I don't think I probably didn't do the rune challenges when I streamed before. I don't think you did. Those VODs were how I found out about this game, and I think you just said it was an endgame option if you were insane. Yeah, well, so I think I've only done this once in my life. I have got the secret ending once. I actually put the hours in, just in my own time. But, so I don't have any memory of this glider challenge. I was surprised just then when we got to the end of it and the landing zone was on the dock. That feels like brand new information to me. Now, it won't be, because as I say, I've done this once. But yeah, okay. Well, you're about to witness almost history on next week's stream as I get my second 100% ending in this game. So we shoot up to the sky. I'm gonna, you know what? I'm gonna go all the way out here and then turn so I can approach this dive properly. the fact that it thinks you're gonna... Oh, Christ. That's so irritating. The restart on this is starting to grate slightly. Because this first bit, you know, I've not failed it once, I don't think. Up to the sort of the first set of blue rings. So I think... because I can't be arsed, I'm just going to do as a reset save state. And by all means, prepare your Cheetah Austins if you like, but... Oh. Well, that's going to be fun to restart from every time. You can just barely make it. Whoops! Oh, there we go. It's a good job I did it. I've not failed this bit once. Cheetah. It's the number of attempts I'm going to need to do this bit here, where I shoot up into the sky and then do an incredibly sharp... I mean, this turns hard enough. You have to hit the island there. You have to actually just bonk the island. Then there's this here, which I can't even get because the climb leaves you to... Oh, God, he's just going so fast. Okay, we're just about... We're only generating like 3 rings ahead, so I basically have to hit pretty much every ring now, otherwise they're not going to appear. Okay, we're nearly there. We're nearly there. Coming up on the dock. This could be the one. And we're losing speed, which is kind of good. Okay. Damn it. I don't know if that's because I landed just outside, or if it was because I was going too fast, or I don't know exactly what dictates whether it's a crash. Whoops. Okay, no, that's fine. Oh no, I was looking at the chat then.
Do I detect a tear of frustration? Is everyone laughing at you?
There was a tear of frustration at the... It's not even at the course, actually. It's at the landing mechanic. It's when you actually get there, and then you press the button that makes him get his legs out. And, well, you know, admittedly, I was just outside the line, so maybe that made the difference, but... Oh, is this legs? Is this legs? The fact that you have to crash into the island on that bend in order to do it properly. Right, up we go. That's so hard to hit. Oh, I hate that. That is so annoying. That is
what have you done with the controls, Grummy?
I'm gonna do what I did before, and I'm gonna fly way out and do a big turn. It shouldn't be that I have to do that, but that is by far the easier way to approach it, is to not follow the route it's trying to send you on.
And I use the back.
Swing out, turn around, and come back, where you can actually see the entire dive. And even then, I'm going to pick up so much speed, you know, that I don't want. Bonk, hit the island on your way around. Okay, and then we come over here. We turn so that we can see... Oh, I've gone quite far. Okay. Ooh, I have gone quite far. I need to sort of dive a little bit in order to maintain some speed. Okay, come on, Haven. Okay, cool. So, I think I've got enough rings. And then here, it gets a bit easier. I mean, it's not super easy, but because you can't really see where the next ring is, because it's such a tight left turn, but definitely the hardest bit is in the middle. with the sharp turn, the super high climb, and then the crazy dive. It's insane. Right, here we go. I'm going to go right for the middle. Okay, there we go. I think I've been being a bit oversensitive for... Oh, there we go. We got the runestone. Thank God. I think I was being slightly oversensitive, thinking I need to come to a real stop a lot quicker than maybe I needed to.
Incredible.
So that was a little bit of a cheat because I did use the save state, but you know, as you saw, up to the point of where I did the save state, I never crashed once. So that was, you know, just trying to save us some time. That's all. That's all I wanted. I'm going to have a few goes at the boat race now before, which I think is over there, before the end of the stream. We've got about 10 minutes left, but I'll give it a try. Maybe we'll just absolutely first try it. Absolutely first try it. Not just an ordinary first try, but to a big extent. Thank you for all the support with the sound alerts there. I appreciate it a lot. So, yeah, cool. Save. It's auto-save, don't worry. It auto-saves every time you get a runestone. Big memory card symbol came up on screen. Right, boat race. We have to come first here. So this is something that you have seen before. We've done the boat race. We came second, I think. To be fair, I don't want to jinx it. I already have. It's too late. I've jinxed it. But I kind of feel like... Some paper nearly blew out the window then. Nice. How that reacted. I didn't really work out how to cut the corners properly until sort of the last minute with the boat race. So I think I did the first lap without a fully optimal racing line, and even with cutting the corners only on laps 2 and 3, I managed to come second. So whoops, get out, Haven. Oh my God, the camera. Hello, the piranhas will be coming for me, and I can't see a thing. There they are. Okay. Can I just get in the boat? Okay. I'm gonna definitely do a reset point here because you have to sit through this cutscene the whole time. I don't want to be a choosing beggar, but there's a breeze coming through now, and it's blowing the blind, the roller blind, in front of my second monitor. I can't see what I'm doing. I have to shut the window. Oh dear, my breeze is too strong. It's so difficult having a nice cooling breeze coming through. Right, there we go. I need to be able to see this race. Finish at least third in the 3-lap race. No, we need to finish first if we want this runestone. Right, so we have to sit through that every single time we reset. So let's pause there and we will do a save. Okay, we're going to need a better reset point than that, actually, but that's fine. So I think we have to do all this business, basically. Just take the most direct racing line. I've not missed a... Oh, no! That is not the most direct racing line. But yeah, that's pretty much what we have to do. Just go from A to B in the straightest line possible. See, I got ahead of first place and then have stayed ahead of him. Yeah, you know what? I think as a kid, whoops, oh no, did that count as not going through a checkpoint? Oh, it did. That's a shame. Okay, obviously the start line counts as a checkpoint. I can't just read now. Okay. As a kid, I really struggled with this, and I think it may be because at first I didn't realize that, you know, racing lines exist, and it's more about going, let me do a closer save state, so we don't have to sit through this every time. There we go. But, yeah, if you really do just take the straightest possible line from each checkpoint, like here, you just go straight, and then you clip that one, and then you come around, oops, not that sharp, and then you go around this bend. know, I think that's the way to do it. You know, have a couple of goes probably to sort of learn the course exactly, but it feels doable. I'm catching up with first, even when I'm falling into second place. Just by cheating, basically, and cutting the corners, but it's expected of you. This is the only way to do it. This is where I can really pull ahead from them, actually, is around this bend here. And then it's straight, and then I cut past that pillar on the left, like on my left, and I follow it around on the right. But this boat, I think he maybe does actually move faster than me. So the only way to beat him is to... Because as soon as I'm coming back onto the main route, he is catching up with me. You know, at the bits where I have to kind of play more by the rules, that's where he gets me. I can actually, if I stay in front of him, he sort of gives me a little push. Okay, so he's running me close, but this could be a second try. Feels pretty good. I think it's the finish line. First! Wow! And that, I remember, I saw this animation a trillion times as a kid, or a teenager, or not even a kid. Because every time you fail the race, he comes and pulls up, and then you have to get back in the boat. Because you don't have save states when you play on an actual PS2, which is what I did. Well, so there we go. We've got all but one of the rune stones now. The final rune stone we have to do is to finish the hatchery night without losing an egg. So I think, if I remember to do it, and I might not think about it until Thursday afternoon next week, I will maybe do that off camera, because it might take more than one attempt. And the problem is, I might be failing it at the very last minute, and the whole thing takes like 10-15 minutes of time. So if I spend 14 minutes on... Whoops. If I spend 14 minutes on it, and then at the very last second a bug comes and takes an egg away, I'll be really annoyed, because I'm going to have to reset and I'll have to spend another 15 minutes, and then I might fail again, you know? It could actually, because of how long the challenge is and how you can lose it at the last second, we could be doing that for an hour or something. It might be an easy one to first try if I'm just focusing a little bit, but it might not be. So that's my excuse for potentially doing it off camera. I assume none of you are that bothered about watching me do the Xeno hatchery live on the internet. Wasn't that good the first time round. So, but here we go. There's one. Viascent Village, Mines, Darkwater Village, Darkwater Castle, Clearwater Bay, Isle of Heroes ×2, which we've got just now, Fire Ash Chasm, Silex Cells, Hatching Ground is the one, Xeno Encounter we've got, and Security Breach, and I think that was the last one, wasn't it? Yeah. And then we just head back to Finding Vetch, where we can fly around the whole solar system. And we find our rune towers, which is going to be very exciting. So next week will be pretty much just me doing very difficult challenges. I think more of them than not, like the majority of them, are rolling in a hamster ball challenges. There's at least one gladiatorial robot one where there's loads of the little crab bots and the big tall ones. I think. I'm pretty sure that's one of them. And then there's at least one glider challenge, or it might be a plane rather than a glider. I don't know if it's as hard as that one or harder. Can't remember. So we'll have to see how we get on. But that was an any % finish of Haven Call of the King. We'll do 100% next week. I hope I can do it within a 3-hour stream. It might be that difficult that it'll take us 2 streams, but we'll see. Old Punk Duck is in the chat as well. First time chat saying, "Hey Peter, thank you for continuing this sort of content. Miss Triple Jump immensely and this helps." Well, I'm glad it helps, Old Punk Duck. Thank you very much for your kind words. And thanks for chatting. It's nice to have you. Thank you so much for watching. And thank you to everyone else who's been watching today as well. Drive-through penalty 469 Oz corner cutting. Well, thanks so much for watching, everyone. I hope you've enjoyed it today. I hope you enjoyed the extremely disappointing any % ending of Haven. And I hope you're really excited for the extremely disappointing 100% ending. And we finish...
Thank you, my darling.
...with... how many is that? Good...
Thank you, my darling.
Grief. I saw it say Nate is gifting subs. It didn't say the number, and then my entire chat filled up with Nate gifted a tier 1 sub to the point that I didn't know how many there were because there are so many. Nate, what a way to go out on the stream today. Thank you so much for such generosity. It's sound the alarm. Scuffer Joker with the final duck ambulance. I'm going to quickly read and salute every single one of these people. All these thank you, my darlings. Nate, thank you so much for that generosity. That is wild. You're up to 229 now on the channel. Punisher X619, Christoph Sis, Daniel SD Wit, Fan LB or IB1, 2 Pi Tim, Keith the Knight, they're all hard to read ones. Outlaw Man, Flappy the NHS Dog, Georgie Optre, the Jack Sinister, Brainless Bug, Oral Clint, Now Undefined, Old Punk Duck, who we just saw in the chat, the system works, V Trudel, Kevin Gamera, Pantsalot, Nathan Ashby, Queen Mod Mary, Butcher Pete, Midwest Kraken, Maltese Sparrow, Matthew Nelson, Nicole 15, and Sammy Fizzle. Exhausting generosity there from Nate. Thank you so much. What a legend. Nate writing back, arrives, drops 25 gift subs, says sup y'all, you're welcome all, and then the stream ends. Nate, if you've just arrived, which I'm guessing from your messages that you have, thank you so much. We are sadly coming to the end of today's stream. There'll be one more session of Haven next week, maybe 2, depending on how hard the room challenges are, but we'll see. But of course the VOD will be available probably tomorrow morning. It takes ages sometimes for me to download the VOD. It takes Twitch a while to process it, and then it takes a while to download. But VOD will be available tomorrow. Cool guys don't look at gift sub explosions. Well, I certainly do. I look at every single one and I salute them all, while Fanny repeatedly thanks Nate or whoever it is gifting the subs. So thank you very much, Nate. Old Punk Duck thanks you. Daniel SD Wit thanks you, and many other people do. Refuses to elaborate. Yeah, comes in, gifts subs, says hi, refuses to elaborate, leaves with everyone else when I press stop streaming. Goodness me. Well, let me see if anyone is live at this ungodly hour on the internet. It looks like nobody who I follow is currently live, so we could pick someone in a category, I suppose. Is anyone playing Haven right now? It seems unlikely. It's just me. I'm the only person currently playing Haven. Let's see, what else is going on? There's 131 viewers currently on Spyro the Dragon. Let's see if it's someone I can raid. Someone's going for a speed run, going for world record improvement, Geordie925 with 123 viewers. Or there is Hey It's Kappa with only 8 viewers. Should we raid Hey It's Kappa? Let me just open the stream and make sure it's not inappropriate in any way.
Thank you so much for gifting a sub.
Someone gifted a sub to Hey It's Kappa. We're going to raid Hey It's Kappa. What about the Unholy War? Let me just check if anyone's playing the Unholy War. I don't think I even follow the category. The Unholy War category. No results. We're going to raid Hey It's Kappa. So I'm sure they'll be very pleased. They're on 10 viewers at the moment, so if enough of you jump in, That'll be a lovely surprise for a Spyro streamer. Playing Reignited by the looks of it. Spyro 1. Let me see. Where are they? In,
Yeah, so many subs. What the heck?
Nork,
we need one more.
not Cove. The other one. Twilight Harbour. So, say hello to this lovely person who has good taste in games. And I will see you on Monday for some more Crash Bandicoot 4. I can't wait. I hope you can't wait either. We will we'll all hydrate and have a good evening. Right. Bye, everyone. Say hello to the Raider for me, and I'll see you Monday. Bye.